Hello. Good morning. Today I am streaming an unusual game for I got banned from Roblox. Yeah, check the description for details, or we can have a good yap session later. I won't get started immediately. I'll let some people join the stream. Yes, I know I was a minute late. Give me a break. I forgot to change my OBS settings, and I wanted to make sure they were right. Also, is that like extremely loud? I don't know. Well, I have game sounds on, but not music. I think we'll be alright. Concurrent viewers 13. Alright, I think that's a good place to start. So, that was a test world for the thumbnail. I don't really need that, so I'm gonna delete that. By the way, entre nosotros means among us. Okay. So, I'll play on Java, I guess, because, well, I rarely do. The last thing I did was this in a video I recorded. I don't know if I'm going to post it, but prior to that was all the way back in November 2024, which appears to be some test world. I think, okay, yeah, temporary. Well, I guess we can delete that. Well, let's see what it is first. I think I remember what it is, though. It's creative mode. We'll get to the hardcore in a minute, guys. Minecraft servers? Nah. Yeah. I don't think there's even anything here. I was like trying to test this skin to make sure it works. I'll tell the story of the skin later. There'll be plenty of time to do some yapping, but temporary can go bye-bye. Here's the old hardcore world. I used to have a hardcore series on this channel, but then I stopped it because it wasn't getting that many views, and it was way too stressful. Like, okay. Hardcore mode is too stressful, guys. I don't like it. At least doing, like, a long-term hardcore world, because, you'll lose it all if you make one mistake. So the only reason I'd ever play hardcore is for, like, a YouTube series, as I did here. I never died, but, like, it was not, like, I don't know. It was just too stressful. But this is going to be a short-term world with a goal of just beating the game, pretty much. So, let's give it a go. Alright, yeah. Let's name this after... we'll name the world after Brian708. And hardcore... we'll do a random seed. Leave that all as default. Speedrun, railroad speedrun. I could do Minecraft speedruns. I've been watching a bunch of Curry Way videos lately. He does the no reset runs. And also, I did a few years ago do some Minecraft speedrunning. There is one video about Minecraft speedrunning on this channel. This is Java. Yeah, I normally play Bedrock because just that has all my worlds from back when I used to play on Pocket Edition. So I don't really have much of a reason to play on Java. But since I'm creating a new world today, let's do it on here. Hardcore is on Bedrock now, though, but good to give Java some love. Also, it is 6 a.m. Oh, and in 1 minute... Oh, hold on. All right, let's just get started quickly. In 1 minute, it'll be 12 hours into my Roblox ban and 12 hours from being free. Okay. So first thing you do in every new Minecraft world is punch a tree, and there's an ocean. That's good. Is that a stony beach? Okay, yeah, that's good. 4. And there's coal too for stone tools, yeah. And we'll get coal too. So let's see. Ocean means I can find shipwrecks which can have like iron and stuff, which is very useful. We'll get 3 coal for now, and then I'll mine the rest of this in a minute. Let's see, I'm also gonna need to find 3 sheep because Easiest way to not die at night is going to be get a bed. Alright, let's make some tools. Hello. Why am I unable to make oh, there we go. Let's get a shovel and an axe. There. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I think that's a good inventory arrangement, or hotbar arrangement. Put these up here because I don't really need them. Alright. These will be good for building blocks too, I suppose. Although dirt might be dirt or well wood. Wood is probably the best thing to grab as a building block. I'll check chat in a second. Okay, so hold on. I'm able to do that, and let me just jump. Yeah, you can see it like holds me in the air, so it actually does completely pause the game to do that. I think they made Bedrock do that now, so that was a good update. Build a Brian 708 statue. Make another base plate project video. That could be fun. Oh, also, we're now over 12 hours into my Roblox ban, and 12 hours, well, 11 hours 59 minutes. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the game, and I'm gonna open the stream on my iPad. That way I don't have to keep alt-tabbing out awkwardly and pause the game. I'm gonna watch my own stream. Yeah, I'll give me some watch time too, I guess. I don't think it like really counts as much, since it's my own stream, but whatever. Okay. And hold on, still it's set up. Almost done. If I go to make it so my iPad doesn't auto lock, like auto turn off for not doing anything. All right, there we go. Now I'm streaming, having a separate monitor with the chat, even though it's my iPad. This reminds me of that one time, like it was like a month or two ago, where I was in another state at a different house, and I had this whole setup going with my MacBook and my iPad to see the chat, and I played some Ito. I'm wasting time here. And I was just in a closet. It was great. Best streaming experience. Okay, 12 logs is probably enough for now. Let's see. Alright. Have like 6 to 7 minutes left in the day. Why'd you get banned on Roblox anyway? Oh, I should also get food. Okay, any food I come across, I will take. By the way, sound isn't extremely loud, is it? Game sounds, I mean. I will change that if necessary. This is good food also. Hold on, I will turn down my computer volume, like just as far as I can hear it. Because it's a cool mountain. Because I don't want it to like go back into the microphone, if that makes sense. I don't know. That hasn't been known to be strange, but be a thing that happens. Just turn it down a little bit. Right, so why did I get banned? So. Oh, wait, there's some sheep and cows. Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave at least 2 of every animal in this area, except not sheep. And there's also 3 right next to each other. Perfect. I don't know. I'm not going to continue this world anyway, but I want to be able to not have to travel for miles to find more animals to bring back. Because in Java, they don't, like, respawn. You have to go find more. Like this. But, short-term world. Whatever. I think I'm overthinking this. But you know what? That 15 pork chops should be fine. I may come to regret that. But it's at least possible to repopulate the animal populations. Okay. I'll explain better why I got banned shortly. We gotta do a new focus here. How do you do a smoker? I just forget the... Oh, that's how. Okay. Okay, while this is going, I guess I'll make a furnace too. Just a regular one. Okay, so I got banned because it was uploading the badges for my game, and it didn't like one of them. Well, okay, it did. I got the thing I got banned for was like showing faces, which it doesn't like human faces. It's stupid AI scanner thing. It doesn't like faces, which I guess is fair enough. So I got a warning for one of the badges. Then I got a ban on another one for the same reason. The one shown in the thumbnail is the one that got me banned. A different one that also showed a face. Why'd I put the one with more of them in the, okay. Whatever. So I think what happened was I did the same offense within like 2 minutes of each other, and so it got mad at me and banned me for a day. What I worry is that between uploading the badge that got me banned and actually getting banned, I uploaded like 2 or 3 more badges. I'm worried that like one of those 3 was also offensive somehow, and then they're gonna like, I don't know, will it moderate that as soon as I get unbanned, and then it'll like, I'll get another ban for like a week, or worse, I get terminated completely. Yeah, I don't think that's really a thing known for happening, but you never know. Alright, so I should probably set sail to the ocean as my next goal or objective. Still have plenty of wood if I come across a tree on the way over there, which I will not. Okay. I'll put this in my offhand. Yeah, I need iron now. I'm gonna try to get full. Yeah, do I want... Oh, hold on, I'll tell you what I'll also do while I wait for this. I will craft a bed. And let's make it a different color, because why not? Yellow for the funsies. Yeah, man. I really should have put those in the smoker. That wasn't very smart. But best place to be at night is in bed sleeping. But either that, but like the next best option is in the ocean, because it's pretty safe to be doing boating. Okay, so does this trick still work in this version? Looks like it. Okay. Ro, you need to make an alt account to upload badges so you don't get banned for life. Yeah, I'm probably going to wait like at least like 2 months before I upload any more badges, just because like I'm already on the watch list. Like I said, I think doing the same offense within quick succession of each other is what got me banned. There's a good looking cave just down here. I want to see if I can spawn any shipwrecks though. Shipwrecks, if all goes to plan, is like easy iron. Not seeing any though, so that's not good. Yeah, do I just want to hit the cave? I think I do. I could... Oh wait, is that one? I might just be blind. I see... No, I saw a formation of rocks that looked like one. Alright. Now, if you don't know, if you stand just above these things, but you have to shift so you don't take damage from them, you can get air bubbles. Alright, so I'm trying to get iron. Ooh, gold, that's nice. I need an iron pickaxe to mine it, though, and here's some iron. Okay, let me get these readily available. Stand on it while holding shift. And then start mining. Aqua affinity would be really helpful right now. I don't know. And a ruined portal chest is like pretty much the only way I'd get that though. That's a helmet enchantment if you don't know. I don't know. Are the people watching the stream Minecrafters, or are they e-toers watching this because the title says I got banned and that piqued your interest? Okay. Why am I drowning? There we go. See, I'm trying not to take damage because I don't have unlimited food here. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, please don't burn me. Okay, well that... Wait, was that 2 iron or 3? 3, okay, perfect. Now, I can't do a blast furnace because that requires iron to make it, and I have just enough as I need for the moment. Let's see. Let's do that. Hold on. There. That'll smelt 1.5 items, and we'll do, instead of doing 3, I'll do a piece of wood also. I don't want to use a whole coal because it's kind of, coal smelts 8 items, so it would be like kind of 5 items wasted. I mean, coal's easy to find. Almost done. There we go. No, what? I thought, well, that's annoying. I thought wood plank smelted 1.5 items. Apparently not. Maybe they changed that. Alright, it should be done now. Yep. Let's grab these. Oh, it takes so long to mine everything. Let's see. Go like this, go like this. Nice. Okay, that's my new pickaxe. Mine up that. Grab this. Oh, that was, get my crafting table back. I'll just use one of these already over here, so I don't have to remine up the magma blocks. Make a shield. That is a good suggestion. Yes, I thought about that earlier. I forgot that I thought about it, though, so thank you for reminding me. Oh, wait, there was magma right next to this to begin with. But it's not lava or water source blocks. Okay, I do have to place that. So like I said, I did play Minecraft Hardcore back in 2021 to 2022 as I was doing a hardcore series. When they added it to Bedrock, I did a bunch of attempts at it, as kind of like I'm doing now, just like a short-term try to beat hardcore Minecraft. I was on my phone, though, and that's, like, super annoying. I mean, there are certainly skilled Minecraft Pocket Edition on phone players. Well, it's not actually called Pocket Edition, but, you know. I am not one of them, so, yeah. Kind of the only way I'd actually be able to succeed with that would be to do, like, a long-term world, getting, like, max enchantments and stuff. And then we just have the same problem as with the series of it just gets too stressful, and like, bro, the amount of times I dreamed that I died in that hardcore world was ridiculous. I hated that. It got so annoying after like the 5th time, which is probably concerning, honestly, but what are you gonna do? Among Us live stream when this could be a pretty fun stream, actually, just doing all the things I wouldn't normally. How many people are watching? 16. That's not bad. I was worried it would be like 5, which it would be if I just arbitrarily decided to do a Minecraft stream. Why do I hear zombies? It must be like underneath here. Hello? Why is that doing that? Okay, more gold. I guess that's nice. I don't like that I'm... Oh, yeah, I have subtitles on. I forgot I had that on. Right, and it's just gonna float away. I should probably grab them as soon as I can. Okay. Can I, like, do that and then, like... place 2 of these? Okay, that could have been bad. If that, like, didn't get rid of the water, then I'd be trapped in here and probably die. Okay. We can't be doing easy mistakes like that. Now, hold on. The fact that I'm hearing mobs everywhere leads me to believe that breaking that might just drop me into a cave. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Now I want to make... Wait, I should get a door. That's a thing on this version. I forgot about that. That's so much better than this. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So actually, this whole dig a hole in the ground thing is kind of useless. I probably don't even need the magma blocks now that I've had this revelation, but I'll keep them with me anyway. Oh boy, that's not good. Alright. This is the first dangerous situation I've been in. There's lava there. That's good, actually, that I found that. Still no iron? Why do I have 17 gold before I have 4 iron? I guess that'll be good once I get to the nether, maybe. Probably not. Extra gold for trading with piglins, I guess. Good day, Roro. Good day, Kesler. I read that right. Yes, I did. Hold on, now I have an irrational fear of digging into a cave like that. I'd hear mobs, though, if I did. Or if I was about to, so. We'll get the lapis, too, if I decide to do any enchanting later. It's just good to have. Yeah, see, there was a cave right there. Show me the iron. Coal. Oh, how am I on coal? 7? Yeah, should be more than enough for, honestly, the rest of this stream. But if it's not that hard to find, so I don't really mind if I run out. It's okay. Maybe I should go in that cave. I think iron gets more... Wait, does it? Does iron get more common as you go down? I mean, I know it's most common, like, at the top of a mountain. I don't know if that's, like, only in mountain... Diamonds! Nice. And you know what? I get, like, a big vein of diamonds. Because, you get the bigger veins when it doesn't spawn next to air. The idea for that being so that you... I don't really need the lapis. Okay, the way diamonds generate, they get more common as you go down, yes. But when you are looking in a cave, since there's a bunch of blocks easily visible, to balance it, the veins are like 1 or 2 veins. But if it's against... like, not air, so, like, just more stone, it's a bigger vein. That way, if you're strip mining, you'll find fewer diamond veins, but they'll be worth more. But if you're in a water cave, that's not air, so... like, this is... The amount of blocks I'm seeing here is equal to strip mining so much to see that many blocks, because it's not air, it's water. So that means I can see like well, in theory I should be seeing diamonds as much as I would in a normal cave, maybe slightly more so because the veins are bigger, but the veins are bigger, so see how this is good. It also means there's less mobs to deal with. There's a geode. That's kind of cool. It's gonna be like a creeper in there or something. Just watch. So geodes are kind of useless, so. Where's this iron? Why am I struggling to find iron so much? More gold? This is ridiculous. Oh yeah, the story of the skin. Okay. So I made it on one of the air cave. Okay. See, creepers. That's what we're worried about. And why did I get a text message? Who is texting me at 6 a.m.? Ah, that creeper's not coming over here, is it? That's not good. Let me just get the heck out of there. I lost a door, but that's okay. Oh, now I'm like under here. I mean, the water could be making it harder to see iron. Yeah, here's some iron. Just check this. Oh, and more over there. Yeah, now the rates are picking up. How was my Y level? 15? I thought it was like right at the surface of the ocean. Apparently not. Well, clearly not, since deep slate is right there. 6 iron. I need like 24 at least. Probably a lot more for more stuff besides just full iron armor. I did see a mountain earlier. It was like a snowy mountain though, so it probably wouldn't be. I thought that was supposed to work. I just completely jumped at that. Okay. But yeah, I could go to the iron or the mountain because there would be a lot of iron there. But it's like a snowy mountain. If I could find like one of those, like I think it's called like jagged peaks. Those types of mountains without snow. That would be ideal. Well, no, really ideal is naughty, naughty. Oh, there, it was first the hostile mob I killed, apparently. Hence the advancement. No, but ideally, I'd find the iron in this cave. I came in here for specifically for iron. Well, ideal would be I found a shipwreck that was loaded with iron. And or a buried chest, also loaded with iron. Like, yeah, buried treasure that I found with a shipwreck, with a treasure map from the shipwreck. Words. More iron. There we go. It was like a... Okay, this is what these are the iron rates I was looking for earlier. More caves down here. Yeah, let's just pretend that doesn't exist and call it a day. No, don't float away. Don't do that. It's annoying when you do that. Enderman. No, don't be drowning. Why is my account banned? Roblox moderation, doing Roblox moderation things. And apparently it didn't like the badges I was trying to upload. How much iron am I at? 22. I could make gold armor. I'd make a gold helmet anyway. For safety against piglins in the nether. So what would that mean? That would mean I need 19 iron for full armor, and then I would have 3 left over, which I could use for a bucket. That would be needed to go to the nether. Or just mine obsidian, since I do have the diamonds. Could make a diamond chest plate. That's probably not the smartest play, though. Diamond pickaxe diamond pickaxe probably is the best thing. After that, probably a sword, maybe. A shipwreck. There, that's what I was looking for 20 minutes ago. I don't know if it's like a good shipwreck, like depending on how it is, it can have like the good chest or not. Let's see what it has to offer. Buried treasure. Everything else is kind of useless. I'll keep the paper for now and the feather too because I have those anyway. Okay, so we need to go southeast, which if I look here, there's southeast. Okay, let's get the boat and set sail. Probably pretty far from this, actually. As I travel over there, let me do this trick and see if that reveals any more shipwrecks. Here's some ores with the recommended Y levels. Iron is Y16, gold is Y48, 16 is redstone, 59 lapis, negative 59 for diamond. That is useful. Particularly mine at Y16 for iron. Ruined portal, that's good. Am I close? I went a bit past it, actually. But by doing that, I found this ruined portal. Is it possibly completable? It might be, actually. If there's like 3 iron or 3 obsidian in the chest, that's perfect. 1 obsidian. But there's a curse of binding. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, what do I need? I need 3 more obsidian, it looks like. I got 1. If I could find 2 lava buckets. Or is there like, I don't think ruined portals generate. Well, I could relocate that. Yeah, okay. I can do this actually, since I have my diamond pickaxe. Okay, let me do some inventory management though. Okay, hold on. Don't get ahead of myself. I'm probably gonna, hold on, -497, 355. Write down the coordinates in the chat so I can look at that in about 2 minutes. While in the meantime, I go north and west. Wait, why did I go southeast? I was supposed to go southwest. I'm stupid. Well, I found that enterable ruined portal, so I guess I can't complain. So I need to go north and west, which would be this way. Wait, that's where I've been going. What? You know what? Yeah. The reason I put the coordinates in the chat of that ruined portal was because I'm stupid. I know I'm not going to be able to find that again unless I do that. Should I go to the ocean ruins? There's nothing really useful there. So, probably not. It's just guarded by drowns anyway. There, surely it's at this beach, right? Why am I further away from where I started? Well, not actually. I went north a little bit. And now I should... yeah, I'm going west. And there's a beach right here. See where I'm going with this? Surely that means the buried treasure is, like, here. I think I went too far north, though. Beat Toka. Done. Okay, that says... where the heck is this? Is it, like, in the river? That's not how that works. I am going west. This is... okay. Whatever you say, map. Well, it is a bit more north. Yeah, it might be on the north shore of this kind of beach part. And while I'm here, I'm going to get some more wood, because it's going to be harder to get wood in the nether. And it's also good building blocks. Tell you what I really need. And also I got 1 more iron from that ruined portal. If I'd have gotten 2, that would be ideal, because then I can use shears to mine a ton of leaves, which is good building blocks. What? Why is this being so weird? It's the world's hardest buried treasure to find, apparently. West is left. I'm not being stupid, am I? Probably am. I'm like in a forest. Is this a lost cause? No, because there could be a ton of iron in there. Make a shield. Yes, okay, keep reminding me to do that. I will as soon as I get more iron from this stupid... yeah, I'm going like way too far from this. Buried treasure never spawns that far away from where you... I must have gone too far west. It must be like back the other way. Like back... well, no. If I were too far west, the dot would be on... hold on, wait. It's actually moving now. If I were too far west, the dot would be on the left of the map. Okay, apparently it's straight this way. Presumably there's another beach. And I have a bed, so don't worry that the sun is setting. The previous night I spent in a cave. Yeah, there we go. It is world's farthest buried treasure chest that I've ever seen. Since the map is like loading in now, that indicates I'm right near it. Apparently it led me to another shipwreck. Hold on, wait, over here? Yeah, okay. then how do I do this? I forget. It spawns at 8, I think. So if I do a control or F3G, then open F3, and then I look here, I want that numbers to say 8. The middle number doesn't matter, and then 8. Could also be 99. I don't remember, but I'd see it if it's 99. Okay, apparently not. Let me look for suspicious-looking formations here. Could be that. Well, no, I know it's like 2 of the same number, so it wouldn't be 313. Oh boy. Hold on, don't let the sun set. Go to sleep. Rare Studios Peak, Rare Studios Best YouTube channel. I'm looking at the chat, by the way. Oh, this was the guy that did the math hobby. Yes, hi. Wait, is it like 9-8 or something? It could be like... Yeah, there it is. What is this? Is it 8-8? It was 9-9. I did 8-8. Okay, it spawned like diagonally. Anyway, definitely shouldn't have taken that long, but it was well worth it. Don't need those. Those are kind of useless. I ain't making a conduit anytime soon. And now my inventory is getting clogged. Okay. I think now is a good time to do some inventory management. Let me make 1 iron ingot. Let me take this and get that stuff smelting. Fortune axe. Could that be useful, or should I just, like, mine a bunch of wood with it? Because gold axe is fast to mine, but fast to break. There's no oak wood nearby. Well, there's over there. Oh, I don't want it to be raining. If I had a bundle, that'd be good. I should have killed those cows earlier for leather, which I could use to make a bundle, which would be good for inventory management. Ho ho ho, more iron. Oh, and let's go. It's 18, which is a multiple of 9. Sadly, not so for those. I don't see the emeralds becoming useful anytime soon. Getting your advice on how to beat an intense. Practice it. Once you get to practice, you can... Or once you get to intense, you are available to do... Or almost every intense plus tower, except for, like, 3 of them, is in the practice place. And honestly, you can do that for any tower of any difficulty. Most of them. If you go on their wiki page, they have linked their own place, which has no clip, so you can use that to practice. But the only ones in the official practice place are intense pluses. Also, let me turn off chunk borders, because I don't need those anymore. I haven't much cobblestone, but I'll do this. I could just mine more if I really need it. Until I'm in the nether, so, Starting to regret not getting as much wood now, or as much coal now, but tell you what, I'm gonna do... I'll do this to get a charcoal. There, now I'll do this, and now I'll do this. And then I'll take 1 coal from here. Actually, I need 2 to fully smelt. Wait, yeah, 2. Well, I need 4 more wood. There's 4 more wood. But I gotta wait. This 1 random dirt block is probably useless. This buried treasure map is now useless. Yeah, that should be good. The hoe could be useful if I don't know, am trying to mine stuff. It probably isn't. I probably should just get rid of it. I don't know. If I really need... Make a shield, yes. Okay, okay. Thank you for reminding me that like 5 times, because I guarantee you I would have forgotten. The amount of times will be like, I need to get a parent to sign this form for school by tomorrow, and if I don't, it's really bad, and then when I get home, it just doesn't cross my mind once, is ridiculous. That's happened at least like 5 times before. Right. Okay. The gold is currently smelting. Let me make my armor, because right now I'm extremely vulnerable. Get that. And then the rest is iron. So let's do that for those. I'm gonna find like a ruin portal on the way back. That's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna like find some random ruin portal and get like gold leggings, and I shouldn't have crafted them. But also, I did find that gold chest plate, but it was cursive binding, and I don't really want that. Yeah, because then the only way to get it off is to break it, which means taking that much damage. I could do that safely, but it would just be long and annoying to do that. Let's also get rid of the stone pickaxe. You were good to me, but now I can make a diamond one. And that should serve me for the rest of this stream. I won't get rid of the iron one, though. Could still be useful. Tell you what, an iron or a diamond axe is pretty enticing. But I don't want to use diamonds, so I want to use them sparingly, you know. Not that there's, like, in a short-term world like this, not that there's much use in saving them. I will get an iron axe. Then I don't need the old one. Paper, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. It's useless. Feathers, they really are too. Unless I can find a bunch of flint. Which, I mean, there should be gravel. Yeah, I see some down there. To make arrows, seems kind of not worth the effort. Because I also have to get string, which means killing spiders or doing the unthinkable of killing striders. I was 4 short. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. I would never kill... Yes, flint and steel. I would never kill a strider. I'd probably get karma'd for that. I don't know. Striders are so cute and innocent. Why would I do that? Only if I'm that desperate for string. Which I'm really... Then again, ghasts are super annoying, and I could just deal with them with bow and arrow. But the far superior way than crafting arrows, because that is just annoying, is to trade with them for villagers. In conclusion, it's not worth making arrows, so I probably should just get rid of the feathers. But I don't know. I have an irrational fear of needing them as soon as I throw them away. But tell you what's far more valuable than them is inventory space. Now about this gold axe with fortune. If there's like some crop I'm trying to mine, then that would be nice for that. Like say I come across a village and there's a bunch of carrots, I mean, I'm good on food because I have the pork chops and the fish now. I ate the other food. I haven't even, like, I've only eaten like 4 food bits this whole time. Probably going to do some more. And, okay, I know I was thinking of preserving the animal population, but this is far from spawn. If I continue this world, which I probably won't. We still have the ones by spawn, and this is far from there. And that gave me some extra food, too, so that's good. I'll have to cook it, but it'll be fine. Please do some more describing floors of Mini-Towers in one word. Oh, hold on. By the way, we're going back to -497 through 55. Apparently, I'm in Narnia right now. Look how far I am from there. It was back in the ocean on this side of this forest. Roro. Hi, Brian. Hold on, where am I going? 355 on the Z and 4... Come on. -497 on the other way. We're headed back to the ruin portal, by the way. Roro top 5 Minecraft biomes. Wait, where am I going again? 355. Did I go too far? Yeah. And do oldest trick in the book. Actually, I don't think this is... What is the oldest Minecraft trick in the book? What is that? Is that a geode? Yeah, kind of completely useless. What am I doing? Which way? No, I need to go this way. What? I'm stupid. Okay. Top 5 Minecraft biomes. Oh, there's the ruin portal. Wait, is this a different one? No, it's the same one. I'm just approaching it from the same angle. because I'm stupid and went the wrong way or something. Right, we determined that was useless. And now I have to do kind of a weird thing to get this working. We'll use wood. The door trap. Oh, oldest Minecraft trick in the book? Maybe. Okay, if I do that, and then I block this off, then I just fill the rest of this with blocks. Now, this is, like, open. Open with air. Now I just need to put in the necessary obsidian. And there's one right there, and then another on the corner that I'll mine up. Okay. Yeah, what is my favorite biome? I've thought about this. I don't remember what I concluded last time I considered possible options for favorite Minecraft biome. Okay, that was odd to destroy that sand block. I do have a place to breathe, right? Yes. It's gonna take forever to mine it standing here. Yeah, I should place a door. I still have one, right? Yeah. Let's place it here. Yeah, I was about to stand on that magma block. Heck no, that would take like a whole minute, probably longer. There we go. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what my favorite Minecraft biome is. Mainly because I apparently don't have the tab on my brain open to thinking about that. Because I gotta lock in here so as to not die instantly. Free block I missed? I'll take that. Sand, yeah, get out of here. Okay, now I gotta be careful I place these correctly, because if I don't, then that is going to be annoying. Uh-oh, did I closed that off. Oopsie. Luckily, I have places to stand and breathe. Okay, go up here. That should be 1, 2, 3 blocks. Yes, and then I place this up here. I want that wood back. There is wood in the nether in those biomes, but you never know. I could get a horrible spawn. Now, I'm not going to be able to mine out of any of these once I light the portal, because I'm like, you know, it's like this. So let me pause the game, think about my game plan. Actually, I could look at my inventory to think about my game plan. Yeah. I could try doing the E-ray trick that speedrunners do to find a bastion. But also, that seems like a horrible idea to go to a bastion. But it's good for the content, too. More important than that is Fortress. I could also try doing the pie raid thing. That's another speedrunning trick. I used that in the hardcore series when I did that. I thought I remember hearing it like doesn't work as well or something in this version. I don't really remember how to do it. I kind of do. I could probably figure it out, but do I really want to do those technical kind of cheaty things? I mean, in a speedrun, of course, but in sort of more casual play, like, well, come on. Okay, pause the game. Evaluate my surroundings. Tell you what, I'll do F3 escape so I can do this, like, open pause screen. And I can do that, too, for more view, apparently. Alright, so we're in a Basalt Delta. That's kind of the worst possible spawn ever. Let's unpause. Alright. The sooner I get fire res, the better. Is probably true. Which is either going to require getting it from a piglin trade or brewing it, which will require finding a fortress for the blaze items. I could get rid of that. Built-in trash can. Who knew? Wait, I was going to get leaves for a ton of building blocks. And now I'm being punished for forgetting that because this is just about the worst spawn I could possibly get. Ugh. Okay, yeah, this is bad. I don't want to go all the way back to the overworld and swim back to shore to find... It's probably worth doing, though. Yeah, building blocks. Okay. but we've figured out what we're doing here. Okay, and I should be able to mine out here fine. I can probably, it'll like, yeah, the water will just go like against that, if that makes sense. Hold on, let me sleep underwater too. Mine some basalt. Yeah, but for building blocks, like I need a lot of them, or at least I should have a lot of them. It's much faster to go to a forest and hello. The forest was this way. Like, cause I'm gonna be doing a bunch of bridging. River speed bridges over lava. Should I do that? Monument. That's an interesting thing. Then why didn't am I going the wrong way again? I probably am. I thought it was maybe oh my gosh. Now if I were to go through with that plan of making fire res as quickly as possible. Hold on, did I lose the portal? I mean, I still have the coordinates written down. Okay, apparently now I'm just in the middle of nowhere. Use all my random spare blocks right here. There, just build that so I can find that more easily. Assuming I find what I'm looking for, I should be able to just burn building blocks at this point. Let's just go in a straight line this direction. And yeah. Yeah, there's the forest. I'd like to keep them all as the same type of leaves so that they can stack together. Now the catch is leaves are burnable. Very so, I believe. So if it like gets, if a gas starts shooting at me and then I have to backtrack and then it starts burning up the bridge, could be bad, but I think I'm willing to take that risk for easy stacks and stacks of blocks. So here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I don't even need a crafting table. I'm gonna take 2 of these, make shears, and then go through all oak leaves. So like no birch leaves, so as to keep everything stackable together. And so we're gonna make the Herobrine forest. Trees without leaves. And we're gonna go through this entire shears, which, how much durability does this have? 238, which should mean I get 238 of these leaves, which corresponds to like 4 stacks, I think. Almost 4 stacks. And I'll mine up these trees also. Feel like the more wood, the better, probably. So much for the Herobrine forest. So then, what are we? How are we feeling about going to a bastion if I come across it? I feel like if I find it, I gotta go for it. You know, it will repopulate the trees with them saplings. Okay, that's more building blocks than. Well, actually, it probably won't be enough because I'll probably get the most terrible luck trying to find fortresses. Okay, but I've had success in the past by riding a strider around. That will require a saddle, though, which I can find in a village. I haven't found any villages. There are a bunch of, like, loot chests that can have it. Haven't had the necessary luck before. I don't think you can find them in ocean ruins, so it's not really worth going, like, over there. I just pointed at my screen like an idiot, as you can see that. It's over to the right. Go Studios should make an escape room. Why do I suddenly have the #1 thing? 'Cause you're #1. Yeah, see, my pillar thing proved useful. Alright, let's go. Okay, into the nether for real this time. Alright. Just get the bed out of my hotbar before I accidentally misclick or something. I'm very stupid. That is quite likely to happen. Okay. This is a lot less stressful than the last time I went to the nether, because if I die, the stakes aren't as high. You know, because last time I went into it, I was like months into the series at that point. Mainly because I was uploading the videos so inconsistently, but we won't think about that too much. See, that's what I didn't want to happen. And now I'm about to get ambushed by magma cubes. And it's on hard difficulty. Okay, this could actually be bad. Hold on, why isn't my... Oh boy, lowest health I've been at so far. Bro, how... No way. I hit lava for 1 nanosecond and I get down to like 3 hearts? Bro. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go around this way. Hopefully lava doesn't spawn on my head and kill me. I could not have gotten a worse spawn. Well, I could have gotten one of them floating portals just above the lava ocean, but at least I could see around. I have to try and figure out how to get out of here without getting ambushed, which is 100% going to happen. If I make it out here alive, that might be a miracle. Okay, that was actually good that just happened. And that's not sarcasm for once. Because that's one less thing to deal with. I have that smaller one over there. Honestly, if it could give me a magma cream, that'd be nice. That way, should I find the fortress before a bastion... Here. Don't, just so that the magma cream doesn't burn. Come on, how stupid are you? Come on, come on. Make sure I don't get jumped by anything. Bro... Do I really have to do that so you can get up? I'm trying to get it out of the lava so the magma cream doesn't burn as soon as I kill it. Come on! World's slowest magma cube. It's just staring me down. Okay. Hopefully one of these drops it. Unfortunately, my fortune axe doesn't... Okay, these do a lot of damage, actually. I was trying to, like, crit punch them. I don't know, save axe durability or something. None of them dropped that. Alright, that was a complete waste of time. But not really, because I could have gotten a magma cream. If I come across another manageable magma cube like that, I will do that again. Let me pause whenever I look at chat. Why am I 22nd place? It's based on, like, how much you chat, I think, is how that works. Hey, yo. Get out of here. Wait. The pork chop kill. And still no. Do I have any food? Oh, yeah. Get the fish out of my inventory by eating them. So those will be my next food source. That isn't an emergency food source, i.e. I need to regenerate quickly. Gapples would be nice. Actually, I should have thought of that. I should have mined, like, more trees, like to have the leaves of them go away, but not by mining them with shears so that I could get apples. Since I have so much gold, I could have made gapples. Oh well. Can't have everything in life, apparently. Just keep checking the... I don't know. Is it annoying how much I go into third person like that? It really does help. Like, I do that so much that I rebound the F5 key, which normally is what you do to do that. It is now my... Oh, thank goodness, another biome. It is now my R key. These are kind of in an open area, but there's 2 of them, so it's not worth the risk, I don't think. Yeah, especially with that big gaping hole. Especially when I somehow managed to do that. See what I mean? Alright, we finally made it out of there. And I run into a wall. That's awesome. Really? That's... Oh, wait, never mind. I was about to start complaining. Okay. Let me use my smoker to cook up some beef for dinner. And in the meantime, I will mine... Yeah, just getting that cooked while I can. I'll mine some gold, I guess. No, actually, hold on. I'll tell you what I'll do. I noticed I have, like, low quality stuff on. Hopefully it doesn't lag my game to do this, but it's like, yeah, graphics, fancy, fabulous, fast. Yeah, fancy should have the good leaves. Well, yeah, I guess. Look at the one in my hand. Hold on, this will take like 30 seconds. It's not worth all that. Well, it's almost done anyway. I'll read chat in the meantime. Put your diamond pickaxe in your left hand, face the lava, and press Q. Okay. Wheat. That's not even lava. Nah, I'm committed to the bit here. And there's not even any lava the one time I want it. Okay, I'll just do this pit. That's the best you're getting. Q, 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 Q. Oh, I also need to not forget this shield exists. I will probably forget that if I'm not careful. Like, in an emergency situation. Wait, I'm done right hand? Nope. My agreement to that has expired. By the way, that boat trick lets you go down ledges like that without taking damage. Yeah, so I was like rewatching a couple of the videos from the hardcore series back in 2021, 2022. I mean, the series lasted from like May 2021, whenever they released 1.17, until like April 2022. So almost a year. But like I said, the videos were super inconsistent, months apart at times. And then I eventually just stopped making the videos because they weren't getting that many views, and it was way too stressful, and I'd also gotten the Elytra, so it was kind of all I would need. So, yeah. A lava bucket. That would be a good idea. Do I have the iron? Yes. Alright. Here, I should have thought of this in the Basalt Delta instead of having to stack up to that. And tell you what, let's put this in my slot 3 and put the shovel here, the food here, like that. There we go. Or no, usually I have blocks in my C slot. Let's do that. There we go. In an emergency, when I'm trying to scroll, I'm more likely to get the item I'm looking for. Or trying to get blocks anyway. The piglins are my friends because I have the necessary armor. And at this point, I'm kind of just wandering aimlessly. Could trade with you. It would just flood my inventory with stuff. I'd rather do it all in one place at a bastion. Soul Sand Valley? Heck no. That's like the most dangerous biome. Well, would you consider it more dangerous than Basalt Delta? I don't know. You never won. Was this worth it? Ooh, okay. One magma cube I can take on. One hit is 2 hearts, really. They do less damage in the smaller variants, though. Okay. Then let me do bucket crits. Surely one of you drops 1 magma cream, right? Surely. Nothing? Okay, what? Fortress, hey. Perfect. Could not have asked for better. However, fortresses are extremely dangerous. I've died in them way too many times. Though I took it slow and steady when I did it in hardcore. Or the previous in the hardcore series. So we'll see. First things first, I need to safely bridge into there, probably. Which means I should go through the wall instead of just being exposed. If you get what I mean. Actually, this is good for blocks, I suppose. I mean, I have plenty of highly burnable leaves. But I won't complain about more. In case I find myself bridging hundreds of blocks. Which might not even be necessary now that I have this. But tell you what I do need. Pearls. If I wanted to do... There are several ways I could do that. I could do the classic one that was around before... Like in older Minecraft versions where you have to just find them randomly about. Let's think about this for a minute. Why are there 2 number 3s? No idea. Release in your right hand and face the lava and press Q plus shift. The nether looks like Ashen Tower works. Actually, kind of does. Okay, right. So I can do the classic strat of just finding Enderman randomly. There are ways to optimize that, but I ain't doing that. I could find a warped forest. I could go to a bastion, but I don't know how to route bastions like the way speedrunners do, and pearl trade rates are much worse in this version than the speedrunning version, which would be 1.16.1. Or I could trade with villagers, which is just going to take forever. So I think the best option is find a warped forest. Although, honestly, the classic one of finding them in like a desert or open plains, that's pretty good too. But I think since this nether trip has already gone much better than I thought it was going to. Yeah. Alright, we're just dropping straight in. A terrible fortress. Tell me about it. Why is there nothing here? No mobs? Actually, well, can't complain about that, actually. If I could just, like, find... I'm in the outside section. I know I just walked inside, but, like, the little bridge part on the outside, that's where you can find the blaze spawners. Might also want to check the inside section later on for nether ward. Yeah, see, this is the inside part. What is going on here? Actually, I do need one of these lava sources. There we go. That will get rid of it also. This one's gonna need to just be blocked off. Let me use my non-burnable blocks. And to make it seem like nobody knew what was coming, let's do that. And also, I think that's the blaze spawner. I think they have that little... Yeah, I see it. Okay. Here's the plan. Approach it slowly. Make sure there's nothing... Double spawner. Oh, that's perfect. But also not. If I were speedrunning, that would be perfect. But since I'm not, it's very dangerous. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna need a real plan here. If I catch fire, we will quickly be in trouble. Come on! Okay. Okay, now this could get bad. Alright, I need like a safe heal spot. Okay, let's go like this. Prevent any attacks from the side. This is far enough away that they won't spawn, right? From the spawner. Get healing. Okay. I'm starting to wish I had a... Hold on. Shield. I have a shield. Right. Oh boy. If I get hit again, I think I'm probably dead. Heal up. Heal up, Roro. It's like Ito. This is the most likely I am to die thus far. I probably should just, like... One rod. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, I'm gonna burn through food just right here. I'm glad I have, like, the best 2 foods in the game, but not a ton of it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to play this very carefully. Why are there so many? Why are more spawning? Give me my... Okay, 3. I'll get, like, 8. Dang it. Nope. Okay, tell you what I'm gonna do. Run. First of all. Run to my hidey hole. Pause. Calm down for a moment. I've blocked off that spawner. I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist. And just focus on this spawner. Nothing for... Well, wait, no, I'm up to 5. I'm getting good rates at the moment. They have a 50% chance of dropping 1 each. And... Now I'm feeling... Don't get overconfident, Roro. No, don't catch fire. Okay, I might revoke my previous statement of I will be trying to find a warp forest, at least until I get more food. Oh boy, oh boy. Run to my hidey hole. How am I on rods? 8? That's actually good. Okay, you know what? I'm getting the heck out of here. Hopefully no onslaught of mobs are about to ambush me as soon as I try to get my way out of here. Yeah, why it's like completely empty up here, I don't know, but I'm not complaining. We're in, we're out. But like, okay, I burned through so much food there. Like, that was like 3 times as much food as I've gone through this entire video so far. Or not video, stream. By the way, how long has the stream been going on? About an hour. A little over an hour. So it's pretty much a matter of backtracking back to the portal. Or I could try exploring the fortress more, but an onslaught of wither skeletons and blazes is just a disaster waiting to happen, so no. As I said, I'm getting the heck out of here. Which means going back through the Basalt Delta. Oh boy. Quadruple Enderman? Yo, what are the chances of that? But that is highly useful, although I wouldn't be surprised if I get 0 Ender Pearls from all of them. Like blazes, they have a 50% chance each. But... oh, no, don't hit me. Okay. I cannot complain about these rates at all. Come on. I killed like... well, I'll check specifically, but that did not take long to get 8 blaze rods at all. But this is... no. This is about as perfect as I could ask for. Getting 4 stray Enderman spawns in a nether waste. And getting 3 pearls? Nice. Okay. So, like I said, blazes and Enderman have a 50% chance of dropping the thing they want. Everything I want. If I go to stats, go to mobs, I got 3 for 4 here, and blaze, where's that? 8 for 14. Okay, so it's above average. I cannot complain about that. So, for getting the worst nether spawn imaginable and having to go back to the portal somehow. See, we want to try to avoid doing that. Because I don't want to be burning through food. Challenge you to get killed by a cow somehow. Entity cramming. Have you all seen that? You probably haven't. There's this one Minecraft hardcore guy who died doing like a mega cow farm. He like fell in a hole with like 3,000 cows in it. Not actually that many, but a lot. And then he died to entity cramming. However, that doesn't put in your stats you have been killed by cow once. So, do it that way you will. Entity cramming doesn't give kills. Yeah, that's what I mean. I guess it counts as, like, environmental damage. Okay, now I have to try and figure out my way back, while trying to avoid getting ambushed by magma cubes. I think that down there was a spot where I saw, like, 2 of them earlier. I guess they've despawned now. Yeah, why was I building with, like, basalt blocks? Now everything looks the same. And I didn't type down the coordinates of the portal, which would have been smart, but I did type the coordinates of the overworld portal, so I could just divide those by 8 and get it approximately. Which would work in a pinch, but I think I recognize this place, and I'm close to the portal. Yeah, wasn't this where I was complaining about, like, something? I don't remember what I was complaining about. I've done a lot of complaining this stream. But what I won't complain about is those Blaze and Enderman raids. This was like, okay, the spawn in the nether was horrible. Yeah, there's the portal bridge. The bridge right to it. So long as I can get over there without getting ambushed, we will be good. Yeah, the whole squad is here. Okay, just make a run for it. Do not fall in the lava. You very smart individual. Okay, and I'm getting the heck out of here. Awesome. Okay, is it nighttime? No. Whew, alright. Take a breather. Do I want to take a breakfast break? Remember, I started streaming at 6:30 a.m. Alright, so what's our game plan now? I have 3 ender pearls, which probably is enough to find the stronghold. That corresponds to 3 eyes of ender. I mean, with unlucky eye breaks, which wouldn't be surprising considering I had such good blaze rates and fortress luck. Even though that's not how probability works. I gotta get more pearls. That's the biggest thing. Go mining? No. Tell you what. Let's do this. I'm gonna make a couple of, well, 1 eye of ender. We're gonna see which direction it goes. That way. Not gonna worry about the triangulation calculation. Something I attempted before. Or something I did. Where did that go? It didn't break. I know that. Should just float. Hitboxes. There it is. Make sure I don't accidentally throw that. And my inventory is almost full. What can I get rid of? Let's get rid of this stick. I have the nether sticks now. Alright, come with me, dolphins. It went this way, right? I could be stupid. Okay, the dolphins abandoned me immediately. Alright. So if I keep an eye on my coordinates, the way strongholds generate, I know it's not going to be, like, anywhere until I'm at least, like, 1,000. Why is there... okay, I should be far enough away from that monument so as to not get mining fatigue. So how am I going to get the pearls? It's kind of... hold on. I see a shipwreck, one I haven't already been to, and another ruined portal. Not that those have anything I really need. I mean, it could have, like, iron. That's kind of it. Wait, there's probably a gold block at the other portal. Oh, well. All the gold I found in the cave didn't really make that useful. Or didn't really prove useful. If I went to a piglin bastion, it would be. Well, this obsidian would have been useful earlier. Let's get rid of... before I drown, make sure I don't drown. What can I get rid of? Coal? No, that's useful. Oh, wait, I can just merge those together. There. My inventory is now full, but we'll deal with that later. Now, where's that shipwreck? Bro, I literally saw it. Oh, it's right there. Okay. just to make sure I don't get banned. I mean, sorry, I was thinking about how I got banned. And, oh ho ho! The mother load of iron. Tell you what, that's 2 more, and then the ingot or the nugget is kind of useless. The lone nugget. Then my inventory is too full to pick up that jungle block anyway. Yeah, would have been nice to find a warped forest, but I really best not push my luck in the nether. Like, you saw how hairy things got at the blaze spawner. I mean, the... I need to be finding food also. The, blaze... Or, the warped forest isn't a particularly dangerous place, but getting to one, like, finding one, it would not necessarily be such ease. I already got lucky with the fortress spawn. Yeah, like I could realistically have been needing to travel for like 2 now plus like 30 more minutes if I was having a particularly bad day. Among Us with viewers when? I mean, if I can beat the game in like within an hour, within like from now, which I guess is entirely possible. Hold on, what are my coordinates looking like? Still need to go like, well, no, I think I could find a stronghold around here. At the moment, I'm kind of trying to find a plains or a desert. That's the best for doing classic strat Enderman hunting. Like this is 2014. Well, technically, like this is any... I need to get rid of some stuff. Okay. We're getting rid of... I might want to make another portal, so I don't really want to get rid of that. These... I have doors now for breathing underwater, so we'll do that. There. Alright. That's 7 more of the steaks. Or raw beef. Which I'll cook eventually. When I need it. But tell you what. I'm low on coal. And there's a big vein of it right here. Let's just mine all this. It shouldn't take as long as it would have at the beginning on that stony shore. For I now have a diamond pickaxe. Instead of a stone pickaxe. See, a bundle would be really nice. Tell you what, I should probably not sleep through nights anymore. Because I need to find Endermen, and they're not going to spawn in the middle of the day, unless in like a cave or something, which is not likely to happen. And even if it did, that's certainly going to take forever to get that far to 12 plus pearls from that. More food. But I need a bundle to condense some stuff down. But at the moment, I just need to get rid of anything. This lapis, it's not going to prove useful, because I'm not going to do any enchanting. At least not anytime soon. So, we're getting rid of it. More pigs. I won't orphan this child, though. But this one is on its own. Alright. Best strat for surviving the night is probably just to keep moving. And be aware of where in my inventory my bed is, which I just checked. It's like on the right. In like the rightmost column. Hold on. Pause the game for a moment. See in the chat. We need a shield too. I thought I have a shield. I do. Make a shield or there will be consequences. Yes, I have one. Didn't I kill some chickens earlier? I guess I cooked the food and ate it. Yeah, I did. Alright, so I'm... Hold on. Just do that. I don't need gunpowder. I'm not doing elytra. My goal is just to beat the game and then I'll call it a day. Maybe. You know, elytra might be fun. But only if you're actually going to use it. If I'm just going to end the stream after that and never play this world again, which is 100% what I'm doing after I end the stream. Because Minecraft hardcore stressful. And yeah. I don't want to stick around at this ruined portal too long and get jumped by a creeper. But my inventory's full. That's awesome. What can I get rid of? You know, it doesn't matter. Check if there's anything good in there. Curse of Vanishing, Thorns, nothing good. Right? Check one more time. Yeah, nothing worth taking. Or at least with an inventory this full. Hold on, tell you what, take this. Make it into ingots. There. That's still not the way I want to be running around with a completely full inventory. But it will do for the time being. And yeah, forest is like a horrible biome for doing mob hunting. Remember, the ultimate goal is Enderman, but the short-term goal is spiders for string. That way I can make bundles and condense my inventory down. I got the leather I need. I think that's all you need, leather and string. I think one bundle requires 1 string and like 3 leather. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna run past any like creepers or skeletons, at least until I get out of this biome. By the way, how many ruined portals have I found? The one I just did was like my third. Yeah, 3 in that one stretch. Yeah, I might have gone past the stronghold. It's probably worth throwing another eye. But tell you what, I'll go out here. Eyes have a 1 in 5 chance of breaking, by the way. Let's go like this. It is that way. Okay, just want to make sure I'm somewhat staying on course to the stronghold. An enchanted bow. Watch that be like power 5, and I just get like 1 shot. That would be my luck. But I don't know. The luck in the past few days, well, the past 13 hours has been quite the luck, I will say. Getting banned on Roblox, but then getting really good nether that shouldn't look it when I first spawned into it. Now, another thing is I can find pearls in the stronghold. They can spawn in the chests in there. Also, there's a spider. Finally. This is a bit more open biome, so that's good. There we go. Okay. Now, let me place down a crafting table, which will also let me grab this. Any mobs coming my way, let's get rid of them. Remember, if a creeper explodes near me, I'm pretty much dead, so. Bundle. Okay, very cheap to make one of those. I need another bundle. What? Don't I have the necessary? Oh, wait, there were 2 string. No, I put the string in here. Get it out. Toss something on the ground. Go like this. Make the bundle real quick. And then dig myself a hidey hole. Okay, now I can take a moment to organize my inventory. Let's do 1 bundle of like mob drops, stuff I need to get to the nether. Or get to the stronghold. Particularly that stuff. Hold on, let's get those out. This is my first time actually using bundles. And another of, like, let's do ore. Well, no, I want to get, like, small items that are in stacks of, like, a few. So, I'm just not even going to organize this, really. Let's do like that. And then this bundle can hold, like, the ores. And apparently that's it. Oh, and the leather, apparently. Anything in the chat? I got banned for saying G. Aw. The revolution is a revolution. We love revolutions in the Discord server. Now, mine up the chest. Whatever the heck this thing is. Grab my gapple back and enjoy the much more clear inventory. Anything good? Not really. This is an open biome. It's not actually that bad for Enderman finding, but I don't really see anything I need. Yeah, it's not worth trying to fight them, I feel like. Because, I mean, they will keep... More stuff will spawn. Let me try this. If I go options, video settings, render distance, set that to 5. That'll get, like, more mobs to spawn. Still, this isn't a very good biome for... Well, it's better than what I have been, so I'll take it. Getting ambushed again by the whole squad. See, flying spiders? Really? No, but real question, in real life, why do flying ants need to exist? Okay, that's not good. My axe just broke. Okay, I'll use this. That'll work for the moment. Yeah, I'm also out of food. I need to make another hidey hole. Okay, hold on. Let me get a smoker going. Which also give me some light. That's nice. Let's grab out of here the coal. Go like that. From the crafting table, I got a bow and 1 arrow. That's interesting. Where'd I get these diamonds? It was from some chest, right? I think it was. I think I have enough to make a diamond axe, and then I don't have to worry about it breaking. So I think that's a worthy trade-off. I'm also gonna want to cook the pork chops. Let's go 8 and grab 1 coal here, and then these can be cooked with one of these also. Tower of Instructions get replaced by either Tower of Deception or Tower of Misconception. There's some really good inspired towers. Wait, are they real? I read that. Then I'm like, oh, that actually could be real. Probably is, honestly. Do I want to keep the bow? 1 arrow, it's just not worth the inventory spot. I can't put it in a bundle because it's like, that's how bundles work. At least as far as I'm aware. Yeah, hear the sound. Tower of Decepting Inception. Alright, that's done. I'll leave it running though. Got the food now. Yeah, I'm good on food. I don't know if anyone remembers, but when there were weeklies, and one weekly was to beat Tower of Fatness, while Big and... Hold on, it's being blocked. Big, and at this one orange floor, there was this thin stud, which is so annoying. I could believe that, though I don't remember that. And the sun is rising. Alright, let's throw this eye again. Still going that way. Okay. I wouldn't mind backtracking because hold on, I can turn up my render distance again. Let's go 16. I think that's the default anyways. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if I accidentally run past it because I think it's worth it to find a better biome. Another ruin portal and an ocean. Okay, those are... Ruin portal is good. Ocean, not so good. Because I need to find Enderman, and I need a plain. Yeah, plain. I think desert is the best. Where's the boat? There it is. But plains is like second best, and I would settle for a plains. Sheep therapy. I added something to sheep therapy. Yesterday. Alright, 4th ruin portal in an hour or an hour and a half of playing this game. Yeah. I mean, idea, I could go back to the nether. Where the heck is the chest? We're gonna have to mine for it, apparently. Oh, well, that was easy. Looting. Ooh, that's a good find. Which one had the gold in it? And now it's full. Okay. Tell you what, the sticks and arrow and bow, they're just not worth keeping. Projectile protection. And I think these have just been taking up inventory space. They're kind of useless. But the looting sword, that is a good find. It doesn't have much durability. So what I will need to do is like just do the last hit. I forget how many axe crits it takes to kill an Enderman with a diamond axe. Okay, and I'm also gonna mine some obsidian in case I get any funny ideas to go to back to the nether. But also, do I really want to... Okay, let's see. How many do I have in here? I have 4 in here. Are there at least 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there are 6. Poisonous potato fries are delicious. Make an end portal with lava and water. I don't... Oh, yeah, wait. If you actually mean make a nether portal, that is true. But... hear me out on this one. What if I use lava and water to make a nether portal in the overworld, and then I go exploring in the nether again for a warped forest? Then whenever I find it, hold on, whenever I do find it, I can just use the obsidian I'm mining now to just build another portal and get the heck out of there. That could put me quite far from the stronghold. It would, in fact, if I, travel to the nether. Travel through the nether. Ring 6 tomorrow, yes. Because I definitely have time to finish all that 4 hours after my, in 4 hours before the day ends after my Roblox account gets unbanned. Still have to wait like 11 hours for that, bro. It's so annoying. Ring 6 never. When ring 7. Ring 6 in year 2190. Can agree. All of that is true. Alright. Now I don't have to mine extra for fear of like misplacing it, which would be something I would do. Any Enderman in there by chance? No. Dancing spider. Alright. Because I just have a diamond pickaxe, so I can just mine up misplaced obsidian. Be slightly annoying, but manageable. Are we still on track to hit the stronghold? I mean, I threw the previous eye just like up that mountain. Let me do an angle change estimate. Yeah, that's like, if it was pointing like that way, that would mean I was close, but I'm really not. It's pointing like the same direction, roughly, which probably means it's another couple hundred blocks at least. No, Roro, I accidentally ate my cat. What do I do? Control Z. So guys, should I go to the nether? Again. Like I said, I don't want to push my luck with it, but warped forest would be a lot faster than just wildly searching for Enderman. There's the village. That's nice. That does open up the possibility for the villager trading strats. Problem is that would take forever. Probably longer than actually doing the 2014 Enderman hunting strat. Well, actually, I guess it would be any time before the village and pillage update, which I think was like 2018. I like 2014 though. That invokes a feeling of classic Minecraft. Plus, I have the looting sword, which seems like a open invitation to doing a strat revolving around killing Enderman. But also, there's a big plains here, which is like a desert might be better. I'm not really sure. I think they're about the same though. So, you know. Okay, that's a big angle change. Looks like it's roughly under the mountain. Now, where did that end up? In here. Wow, what a place to end up. Still have about 5 minutes left of the day before it's nighttime. How about I build another portal, see if it's anything good. However, I'd need lava for that. And I don't know, I didn't see any lava pools lately. Right. Strongholds are under villages. In Bedrock. Yeah. need extra iron. There's an iron golem, but I will. He'll protect the village, so that seems unwise to do that. So, I won't do that. And also, I can be like one shot by an iron golem, so that's overall a bad idea. I guess I'll try to find the stronghold. It's still this way, really? Please don't break. Okay. Gotten good eye breaks. None of those have broken. I've thrown like 5, which should mean one of them broke. River Studio Advance. Ideally, I find the exact chunk the eye goes down. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? I really shouldn't be taking unnecessary risks like this, but here we are. I don't even want anything they drop because it's just going to fill up my inventory. Okay, so it's still up. Great, okay. I think I'm, well, I'll run back to the, hold on, is that a blacksmith? Stand one thing, Raro. There's a blacksmith. Give me one moment. You're first in the chat. Good job. This is RNG. Okay. One thing at a time. Let's hit the village. Or, I already hit the blacksmith. See if I can get... If I get, like, 10 obsidian in there, which is possible, then that's excellent for, like... We can light up this cave. Prevents mob spawns. There we go. And just somewhere to store that without burning down the whole village. What's in here? Garbage. Well, these are... Actually, I can make saddle. Okay. That might be a good play to have that. Hold on. Relocate some things. Let me make this just be the ores bundle. Like that. It's almost full. The saddle is good. No, it's full. Okay. We'll leave the coal on its own. Or at least put it in there. Bones are useless. Bread, maybe not. Let me use that as my temporary food source. Or like my non-emergency food source. And now I'm wishing I didn't throw that hoe away because I'm about to go mine up a bunch of hay bales. But you know what? It's okay. I gotta burn this time anyway. Next thing. If I can find the exact chunk that the eye goes down, then I mine at 3-3 or 4-4, though 3-3 is slightly safer. And I know I'm in the right chunk, I'm guaranteed to hit the stronghold. No guesswork digging around, which is kind of annoying, and I would like to avoid that if possible. Let me fill this with water also. Why is there just a cave under there? Okay. Questionable placement of a farm. Yeah, so you know what? This is good enough, honestly. 24 bread should be fine. That's also my, if I take a ton of damage in the nether, then I at least have this food. Though if I see any more, such as a bunch of pigs or cows, those might be worth getting food from. Have you ever been to the River Studios? It melts your mind. Nobody knows where River's studio is. Except me. I gotta get my boat ready to kill the Enderman, and I'll keep... Let's see, what do I want in my hotbar? I don't really need this. Keep the looting sword there, ready as well. So, plan... Hold on, here's my plan. Set this to 5 chunks, get away from the village so they don't get raided by zombies. The 5 render distance gets more mobs to spawn nearby and can help me, like, keep spawning and despawning. Hopefully... Oh, there's a lava pool. Okay, that's perfect. What is this seed, bro? Everything has gone right in an eerily perfect way. Right, so you can see mobs are spawning. I'm just going to keep running. If it's not an Enderman, I really don't care. The passive mobs are good too, but I don't know if I want to do that. So just keep running through the plains, frolicking about. Another ruin portal. Oh my gosh, dude. What is this? Usually I don't find like anything. We're gonna do a quick loot, see if there's anything good. Not really. There's that. Fortune 3 axe. If I wanted to get wood, which I really don't. I got plenty. And I have a diamond axe anyway, so. I got the golden nuggets. Those will just go in a bundle for the moment, though. Oh, never mind. Now, more mobs would spawn if I killed them, but it's just faster to keep moving. Basically, I'm going to run in a big circle. He's not reading chat? I'm reading chat somewhat. Okay, hold on. Let me pause and read chat. Roro the golden apple. Roro, my autocorrect or something said, you have a point here that the world doesn't deserve a person to talk about. I'm so happy, girls. You can say whatever is wrong, but now you're supposed to make me dinner. The 7 children in my basement after 2 burned in the oven from yearly execution. Don't forget to craft a shield. Got a shield. There's a. Oh, I thought you meant get a. Okay, thank you, chat, for. Hold on. What is the word that I'm trying to think of? Compensating for my stupidity. Back to the ruin portal we go. I might not be able to find it. Oh, never mind. I was about to say with 5 RD, but meaning 5 render distance. See, this is why we have chat, for telling me when I miss a golden apple. Perfect. Not a single Enderman yet, and it's been like 3 minutes. Really? This is back towards where I started. Like, the village is like just over there. This is going so bad. Across the river, I guess. Maybe there'll be better luck. Guiding Roro when his stupidity takes over. Thought those horses were Endermen. A witch. Those are kind of uncommon to find, but useless for my purposes at the moment. Enderman, finally! Hopefully I'm not being chased down by this witch. I'm not. Alright, get in the boat. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then do the rest of the hits with this. And I got nothing with looting. That's actually awesome. I love this game. But you know what? I got good luck thus far, so I can't complain. Okay, I can probably do 2 diamond axe crits, and then I can use the golden sword. I don't know the optimal way would be to get it so I can do just 1 hit with the sword. So as to save on durability, because it's a gold sword, so it only has 32. Or asked this already, but Among Us with viewers when? I don't even have an Among Us account. I guess I should make one. Although I could, I don't know. I tend to join like a like lobby. If I do that with like 3 people, and then nobody ever joins, I could just give you guys the code. That could be Enderman. That could be fun. Where did my boat go? Did I lose my boat? No, I didn't. Oh, but there are so many mobs over here. All right, let me just try to get you in the boat. That will prevent you from despawning. Let me run away. What is that? Oh, that's a bat. I think they got like a redesign. They got an update after like 5 years with longer, like 13 years with no update. I think they're still completely useless, though. You know what? I shouldn't even be bothering with this. You're getting ignored. Not you, though, because you're just going to use aimbot. Oh, I'm going to knock you into that hole. And I'm about to die. Okay. Please stand by. Okay, so I can presumably do 2 diamond axe crits. Yeah. And then can I do like... It's still 3. Okay. And I got a pearl. Looting 1 isn't great, but you know. We're up to 4. We need 12, probably a couple more. Got like 2 or 3 minutes left of daylight. Or night light. So, yeah, I think this 2014 Enderman finding strat is not going to work very well. This has just taken too long. I mean, I've only spent 10 minutes at it so far, but like the fact that I've gotten 1 pearl means that to get 8 more would take well over an hour. So, might be risky, but I'm going to go back to the nether. Especially because there's a lava pool, and I have 10 obsidian to build a portal out. Which is, like, ideal, I guess. Though I could be miles and miles. Well, I would be if I portaled out in a different place. So I don't know if it would be better to go find a new stronghold, which it might be. If I find a warped forest, then we're good. I can get all the pearls I need in like 15 minutes max. With looting probably significantly shorter, honestly. Any last minute Enderman? I'm not go too close to the village. This whole game is hopeless. You will never truly win. Maybe. I don't know. You missed. You're supposed to have aimbot. What a loser. You missed again. I have a shield up. Haha. Really don't need those. They're just annoying to waste inventory space. So, yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, I don't think any mobs can even spawn anymore because it's lighting up. I thought mobs can only spawn at light level 0, but why am I seeing mobs spawn at, in fact, not Y level 0? Or light level 0. Remember TOIAOS? Tower of Inner and Outer Scaling. Why isn't that tower like 50 minutes long and you had to beat it to get to the shop every time? That was so stupid. Why would they do that? Good thing you don't have to anymore. Huh. Alright. We are going to make... That's not... No, that's not right. Make 2 of these. Put these in here. I'll grab these out of here. Put them in there. Right, no, that's... We just figured out that's not going to work. Put the diamonds in there. And then the gold nugget can just go in there, I guess. I don't know. And I got a little bit more bread, too. That's nice. Because the gold nugget is kind of useless. Unless I get 9, which it's not worth saving a whole inventory space for 30 minutes until I get the remaining 8 gold nuggets from other random chests. See? TOIAOS and TOITI were peak, not gonna lie. Creator wasn't peak, though. I was actually gonna be like, when I finally get to ring 8, you know, because I progressed through the ring so slow, it would have been fun to do TOITI. I was like, that seems like a fun tower. I'm looking forward to playing that. Guess I'll never play it anymore, though. Because they removed it from the game because the creator got canceled or exposed and canceled into oblivion for I'll bet you can't guess what. Let me increase my render distance. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I don't actually need these extra lavas from the blacksmith or anything. I'll leave the one in the thing, though. I'm number 1. Good job. So we are going to go to the nether using the lava pool that's over there. You can see it. I'd like to do the cool speedrunner portal with water and lava, but I don't really know how to. I'd know if there's like a 90% chance I'd mess it up and spill water everywhere and then ruin the lava pool. I could still just mine it up, but it would waste a lot of time. And, you know, I mean, I would say I have time to kill before it becomes night again, but that's not the strat we're doing. Unless this whole plan of going to the nether just fails miserably, which is also quite likely. So let's see. Probably that's not the best spot. Let's go like over here. And then let's go like up here. And that shouldn't spill into the... Yeah, it just all flows nicely into that hole I just dug in the ground. Then let's go lava here. One here. One here. One here. One here. Okay, the next is going to get kind of annoying after that. We're going to require readjustment of the water's placement. At least, not on this side, though, apparently. I thought that was going to spill it everywhere. Okay, hold on. That's one, two, three. So, okay. Need a couple more. I need that. And now all the water is not flowing everywhere, which is good. I need one more. There, probably, yeah, it's spilling everywhere now, or at least into that little pond. But there we go. Now use my flint and steel. I don't know how he says it, I'm sorry. To do that, throw away some useless junk I don't need, i.e. bones. Right, remember the saddle. That is going to be potentially very good. I should have kept some string. Oh, I might still be able to find it. It might still be around. Yeah, it has not been 5 minutes since I turned off 5RD, so turn on hitboxes and try to find some string I left on the ground. Because what I'm trying to do is make a carrot on, or a warped fungus on a stick. Since I have that saddle, here we go, perfect. I need 2 though, that's 1. Which probably means this is a lost cause. Unless that's string. Is it? No. Bones. Can I get string from a village? Like a village chest? Not trading? I don't think so. We might have to kill a strider. I don't want to, but the situation might call for it. Because I need... There was also that... Do I want to go into a cave? There's no caves nearby. I'd have... There was a good one with a bunch of mobs, like, on the other side of the village. No, don't do it. Zone 6 and 7 are the best each of our areas. I feel like sprinting around while looking at chat is how to die immediately. Get the bread out. It's going to be my primary food source in these less extreme moments. Once I go to the nether, I will switch my diet to pork chops and steak. We just need like 1 spider. I would kill it with looting, but I want to save the durability. Probably have plenty of durability, but, you know. What is that cave? That is sad. It's the saddest cave I've ever seen. Sprinting while reading chat. Imagine if he actually falls into a cave while doing that. I'd most likely die of fall damage. If fall into a cave implies what I think it implies. Meaning, like, big ravine. Ideally, I'll just spawn straight into a warped forest. Which would render this entire excursion of trying to get 1 string useless. I probably should have checked my spawn first, come to think of it. Go into the nether for a second. You know what? It's fine. We're in too deep now. We gotta go hope there are spiders in this cave. Because there were earlier. By the way, do I have enough food? I think 15 and 12 of the, like, best food in the game is fine. By some accounts, those are the best foods in the game. I think steak is slightly better, or maybe they're equal. I don't know. Now let's just hope there's a spider in here. And there's not. Not immediately visible anyway. Nothing. That was a complete waste of time. I mean, I may as well wait until the next night, right? Since I've waited this long. So, By the way, glad to see 17 viewers in the chat. That's pretty good. Good to see this chat, or this stream isn't getting 5 viewers because it's something different. Read the first letter of these emojis. India. I feel like I'm gonna not want to read this, but let's see. India, that would be I. Soon, I presume, would be S. Purple circle would be, well, I don't know what these are technically called. Raro, switch to Minecraft content, quit Roblox. Raro, don't do it. So I figured I didn't. I don't even want to know. It's definitely something unhinged. Surely. It always is. Right, so we got about 3 minutes left, which means currently it's 38 minutes past the hour, and I don't even have to alt-tab out to see that because OBS is being stupid and has to make me not be in full screen on Minecraft for it to work. Which is why there's like slight black bars at the top and bottom of the screen. Sorry, it has to be that way, evidently. So it's now it's 39 minutes past the hour, depending on your time zone, which means hopping into the nether, I'll be there for 3 minutes or 0 if it puts me right next to the original portal. Well, we're in the same biome. I suppose that was quite expectable. Okay, no, this isn't. I thought the like leaf bridge over there was right there. You know, such that I spawned like 2 blocks away from my original portal. Evidently, that has not happened. So I am now in like the worst biome in the game. Hold on, what are my coordinates? 19,239. Okay, so I can find that later. So I might be in the worst biome to spawn in, I guess I should say. The biome itself is actually quite cool. I like it for its atmosphere. What is this? Requested towers. This is gonna. Yeah, no. We need a strider. Like, go down to the lava ocean down there. That's like the only way this is gonna work. All right, back to the overworld. Hopefully I don't get ambushed. Update, I did not get ambushed. How are we on time? Good. Also, should have gotten a lava bucket from that lava pool. But now that I'm back in the overworld, it doesn't matter. And also, there was a cave literally right next to this. How did I not see that? Ideally, there's just going to be a spider right here. And then I get a string from it. There is not. Well, pretty much I'm just going to chill here for a moment. Build Amogus? That'd be a perfect pastime. Let's see, do I have a blue block? Sadly, I don't. I got rid of the lapis, which is blue. And also, it was like 30 minutes ago. Whatever. We can do it. Hold on. On top of the portal. Actually, no. Not on top of the portal. Next to the portal. His visor can just be negative space. Perfect. everything I could have ever dreamed of building in this hardcore run. Hold on. 5RD. Remember to do that. That gets mobs to spawn nearby. For those of you who are either forgot or joined the stream between now and the last time I said that. We're gonna build a lava staircase. I like this stream. Do I need to change the simulation distance too? I feel like it, even though it's higher than the render distance, it wouldn't. I guess I can try it, see if that spawns more mobs. Like, I would think if I have my render distance shorter than my simulation distance, it would like... Oh, here's spiders, by the way. 2 of them. Surely one of them drops a string. Surely. Nope. And nope. Awesome. I love this game. And I think I've kind of dried out the card of, well, at least I got good luck earlier. Yeah, I'm back to complaining about my bad luck. But surely I find another spider in the next 10 minutes. Surely, right? Surely. Also, I'd be returning right about now if I followed through with my come back in 3 minutes. It's 39 minutes past the hour. Oh, hey, a ruined portal. But it's the same one I already looted. Remember when there's a gap when I didn't see it? But luckily the chat compensated for my stupidity. Thank you, guys. Alright, so now time to wildly run around for the next 10 minutes. Hoping to find an Enderman, or... Can't we get like a pack spawn of like 4 of them right next to each other like we did in the random nether wastes earlier? That would be perfect. And then I use the looting sword and I get like 4 pearls right then and there. Well, no, more than 4. I need 8 more. Preferably like 10 more, honestly. So that I can account for them breaking or whatever. I mean, I'd know exactly how many I needed if I'd go ahead and find the stronghold. But again, if I'm going to go to a warped forest, as I intend to do now once I have string. I was about to say now that I have string, but since I haven't found a single spider, all I got to do is complain. There we go. Nothing, really? Are you really going to do this to me again? No way I kill 4 spiders and get nothing. I've killed 4 spiders and get nothing, and I'm getting the heck away from you. Oh, wait, I did get a string. Okay. You're still chasing me? Nah. Pausing to read chat, by the way. Guys, I bet you never knew this emoji existed. What is that? I can't even tell what that is. Oh, it's slippers. Yeah, I never knew that existed. How about I tell you about Extreme Hangman? Where you can do anything ever. You can do, like, symbols, like special characters, like a $sign, or emojis, or my personal favorite, copy everything that's on a sign in the room, including line breaks and spaces. Yeah. Or sometimes it's a single blank, and then the answer is a space. Do that next time you do a round of Hangman. No way that hit me. Oh, that was the spider. These aimbot skeletons. Also, my gold helmet is about to die. Well, not really, but it's getting there. And we are now 5 minutes in with no Enderman. See, this is why this double baby zombie spawn. Okay, y'all are getting boated. Haha. Hold on, let me turn on hitboxes before I accidentally hit the boat and break it and then release them. Imagine having a skill issue. Surely, I've never had a skill issue. Bro, what is this? These Enderman spawns are an abomination. But we get 4 horses right next to each other. That's good. Although, I do have a saddle. That might be a strat, actually. You know, ride horses around. That would be faster and perhaps spawn mobs faster. But, I don't know. Is that an Enderman? No, that's a horse. Again. Is that an Enderman? No, that's a tree. Seriously? Apparently 2 Endermen and I get 1 pearl even with looting 1 is all I get. In 2 nights. I love this RNG right now. But I didn't die in the fortress, even though I have iron armor, and last time I tried that in a different world, which wasn't hardcore, but I died like 9 times. Oh, that was cool. I did it in 3rd person. Alright, let's go across this river. Yes, this is still a river, even though it's dried up, apparently. Oh, I missed the 4-block jump. Where the heck is it? Finally, an Enderman. 1 Enderman. After 5 whole minutes. And I'm gonna get ambushed trying to get to it. Get in the boat, get in the boat. Alright, and then get out of here. So as to despawn the other mobs nearby. And watch me find like a pack spawn of 4. And now that I'm without a boat, that's gonna be annoying. They're still over there. Yes, they're still waiting to ambush me. Actually, I could just craft more boats. Yeah, I'd just do that. You get like 50,000 skeletons, though. Is the whole squad still over here? Yes. How many mobs? Bro, look at this. You know what? I'm just going to come back in the morning. Because it's morning now. Because that's how long it took to find a single Enderman. Mini-Towers acronyms Excel. Get it? Ito XL. How am I back at the village? This isn't where the village... Did I end up at a different village? That I quite possibly did. I'll turn up my render distance and we'll find out. Yeah, that is a different village. Yeah, actually I might be lost. I don't remember where my portal was. Because it wasn't that village. I don't think. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, let's run back over to where that Enderman was. Probably wait for these skeletons to burn up. Just sit around for the moment. Chat, why are hostile mobs hostile? Because, Okay, so we've determined I can do 2 axe crits. Oh, I don't know if that... Let me just do that and then do, like, a couple punches. And then do the rest with that. Perfect. One... Here, let me release you without killing this sheep accidentally. Alright, let's add this to the bundle. I have 4! Yay! Bro, imagine all that and didn't even drop a pearl. I would have some things to say about that. Anyways, my portal is back over here, I believe. And, yeah. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and make my fishing rod, which means make sticks. There it is. Then, once I find a warped fungus thing, which... Should I try going back to that original, like... Well, I never said anything about this, but there was a crimson forest on the way to the fortress, which is... It could be hundreds of blocks away. Like, 500. Probably not that many. Probably like 200. Because remember, that was by my original portal, not this portal. Wait. Hold up. Grab a lava. Okay, let me just get away from y'all. Let me also build around with dirt, because that won't burn, but will still help me find my way back when I need to. Except that I'm going down here. If I saw striders, that would be good, but I need a warped fungus, which means either find a crimson forest or warped forest. Let me just go down. Ow. Get out of here. Yeah, there's solid ground down there. I feel like it's gonna go wrong. But then again, dropping straight down like 15 blocks into a pit of magma cubes is also quite the way to die. Meaning, not it would be some abnormal or impressive way of dying, but I mean, I'm pretty likely to die. By the way, I did type in the chat the coordinates of that portal earlier, so there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Good thing I brought a ton of leaves for this exact situation. Like, so I have plenty of building blocks. Still, bridging over the open lava ocean is not the preferred method of going about doing anything. I mean, okay. Since I traveled about like 2,000 blocks from the placement of the original portal earlier in the stream, that probably that means I'm like a couple hundred blocks away in the nether. Now, what is that? Is that a medium-sized one? Yes. Let's just deal with you. There. Which means this is a pretty big basalt delta. Which is not the thing I want to be hearing. I'll tell you what, I probably don't want... I should be maybe checking that I'm... Shouldn't have done that. That I'm not going back towards the... same place that I started. Okay, where would I be safe? If I went like this high up, I should be fine. The only thing that could really kill me is ghasts. But all these building blocks can only probably take me, like, about to the edge of my render distance. Yeah, this ain't the strat, chat. Probably I just want to get onto solid ground again. Even though it's a basalt delta, so everywhere is pretty much guaranteed death. Okay. So as to not burn through all my blocks immediately. Make sure I don't get jumped by any magma blocks. Or magma cubes. Light mine up and hope there's not lava waiting to jump scare me. Yeah, so I gotta do this carefully because there could just be lava anywhere. There's this somewhat solid ground. Not really, it's a ravine. Everywhere we go, there's basalt deltas. Tell me about it. Oh. Now, if I really want to play as though I'm going to find a warped forest, what I could do, riskily, is throw ender pearls around. I have 4 of them. I'm not going to do that, because that seems like a very unwise decision, but... Really? There's nothing. I guess I'll just mine through the basalt delta. Hold on. I want to try and mine blocks as much as I can. That way I can get lots of blocks to bridge with, because I will inevitably have to bridge across a huge lava ocean, as it is becoming readily evident. What am I looking for? A warped forest. Well, really, a strider. If I could get a strider, we'd be chillin'. Now, why am I in a wall? I thought okay, you know what? It's pretty safe in here. What is my least favorite tower? Probably Tower of Slipping and Sliding. That was not particularly fun to play that one. Did I ever end up beating it? I think I did. Because I got disconnected on like floor 9. Or no, Roblox crashed, I think. Alright, well we're back out into the open. Somewhat solid ground over here. So I should probably like boat down. A little bit risky. If I do that wrong, I end up in lava. But we'll, I guess, see what happens. This just turns it. And let's just hope for the best. Yeah, that was easy. That was nothing. Is this like, did I accidentally set it to spawn only basalt deltas? Well, obviously no, because I found a non-basalt delta biome earlier. At this point, I should just go back to the original portal, because this is never ending. The squad is coming in. Go, 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 go. I'm about to get ambushed. Back off. Not getting jumped from behind, am I? Just keep moving. Oh, another huge lava ocean. Yeah, remember the part where this was supposed to be a faster method than farming Enderman in the overworld? Like it's 2014. And also faster than trading with villagers. Now, what is that? Is that a fortress? I think that's a fortress. Why? Why do I need that? And that just shows you how nothing there is around here. Alright, let's take a different route. I don't need a fortress. let alone one over the open lava ocean in the middle of nowhere. Read chat. Oh. I've traveled like hundreds of... Shh, don't talk about that. I've gone like hundreds of blocks, and I'm still in a basalt delta. What is this? Maybe slightly risky to do that, but I'm fine. And I'm now out of bread, which means I'm switching to a... Well, I want to save those apples to make gapples, so I'll just use pork chops and beefs. Kind of wanted to save those for more of an emergency situation where I need to reach... Dude, what am I doing? I'm losing motivation to, you know, survive as this drags on, and yeah, at this point I'm portaling out and just finding another stronghold. Look, I have a... Oh, jeez. I got jumped. I think I hit Q. I think I just hit one Q, though. So I didn't, like, control Q and drop a whole stack of them. That's not the sound I want to be hearing. Read chat. How big is this basalt delta? For realsies. I will never say that again. Okay. Isn't for real like a brain rot? That's what I should say. For realsies as a expression of agreement. But now, dude. Okay, it's literally raining magma cubes. Okay, how about, I don't know, what's a good expression of agreement for such a situation as what just occurred? It's literally infinite. I've gone hundreds of blocks now. And I mined through so many that I guess these are, I'm just bridging now. Okay, I guess I have 35 left. Fortress. Yes. That's the... I saw a ghast in my... There. Hopefully he doesn't see me. If I do, then we're in trouble. Do a posture check so I can... Don't jump over here. You wouldn't. Haha. Imagine having a skill issue like that. I couldn't imagine falling into lava from high up. Well, falling from high up when you really don't want to be falling. Couldn't be me. That's an Ito reference, guys. Can bro even see these messages, or do... Okay, I was looking at chat because I was just holding the same buttons, and then my shield went up, and I thought everything exploded. Yes, I can see those. They do show up on my iPad, which is how I'm watching the chat. Oh my gosh. There's a Strider. We'd be saved if I had a warped fungus thing, which can be found in a crimson forest or warped forest. Remember, the goal here is to find a warped forest. So, seriously? That's probably a different fortress. That is insane. I'm 400 blocks out, bro. Are there other ways to get a warped forest? Or warped fungus? Or warped forest? Warped forest, though, I know the only way is to find them. But what if I... Oh my gosh, it's the end of the basalt delta. I actually can't believe it. Finally. That is insane, bro. We've literally traveled hundreds of blocks. And I ain't traveling back, that's for sure. So we're just building another portal. I'll be thousands of blocks from the other stronghold, which I was pretty close to. But it's fine. There's a Strider spawning with a saddle down there with the piglin riding it. Land ho, guys. That seems like a pretty safe magma cube to kill, so I'm gonna do that in hopes to get magma cream. If I do, then I'll hop into the fortress and get some nether wart. be extra careful not to hit the piglins, because then I'm in trouble. Oh, there, magma cream. Okay, guess we're... I don't know. I need, like, water bottles and glass and stuff, so I wouldn't actually be able to make any fire res right now unless I went back into the nether. I could remine up my portal because I have a diamond pickaxe. But, that would take a while. And also, nether fortresses are scary. I got lucky with the fortress. Like, okay, these are more dangerous than you'd think. Like, very. If I could... No, don't be a Soul Sand Valley, please. That's, like, the second worst biome I could be in. Looting it through the wall. Got more obsidian, that's nice. I don't really need many more saddles, so... Eh. Frankly, I'm pushing my fortress luck. Like, yeah, I got about... Okay, good. This is precisely what I need. Just grab a few nether wart. Actually, grab all of it so I can make all the potions I need, because I ain't waiting for it to grow. And then get out of here. There's a chest, though. I might come to regret this. And it is undoubtedly a Soul Sand Valley. And there's not even anything good in there. Nope. By the way, before you suggest it, you can't bone meal nether wart, so I can't mine up the fossils. So, sorry. Here we go. Here's where I came in. I'm just going to stick to the nether waste. Because that's probably the safest biome. Either that or warped forest. Remember, guys, we're trying to find a warped forest. Don't lose hope. Okay, I might lose hope because it looks like we're coming across a big lava ocean. But not actually. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, though. Please don't just be an island in a lava ocean. I literally need one warped mushroom thing, and then I can just ride a strider around. As much as I like. And also, my shield is about to break. I mean, not shield. Shield's at okay durability. My gold helmet, I mean. Whoops, what'd I just do? Oh, wait. I tried to put a boat in a bundle, which didn't work. Okay. Let me grab out of here. Where are the bundles? No, I didn't want... Come on. Yeah, right click, go like that. Still figuring out how to use these things. Make a gold helmet. Let me put this gold helmet... Oh, apparently the other one broke, like just now. Or I took it off. I guess it broke. Okay. Good thing I just made a new one. We're right on time. Probably would have noticed it quickly, though, because I go into third person constantly. And maybe that's annoying. I'm sorry if it is. But I feel like it does help. With scanning around areas quickly. How am I on blocks also? Running kind of low. There's an enderman. Okay, that's kind of far away. But there are multiple endermen. I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, because that's what I'm trying to get. Only thing is it's in the Soul Sand Valley. And involves bridging, and I have limited blocks. And, it's a Soul Sand Valley. I think that's it. Yeah, see, this is... I don't want to get just sniped down. Hold on, free chat. I know what's going on. YouTube streams are really glitchy and buggy. Honestly, a good open nether waste spot. Ooh, 3 endermen. I thought it was only 2. Okay. Speed bridging is not smart. I am not doing that. I'd probably survive the fall, but let's not test our luck any further than I already have with the fortress and such. Okay. They're sort of on their own island. So let's just do one at a time, unless they're like right next to each other, such that I can get them both in a boat. And he just went down there. Why would you do that? Okay, so can I do like 2 crits and like that, and then take the looting sword? Oh, finally, I got 2. It's almost like I've had looting for the past 3 endermen I've killed. I think with looting 1, that means I have a 33% chance of getting no pearls, and like a... I don't know. Hold on, do a few crits with punching. Trying to save durability is the objective here. Well, I think it's 33% chance of 0, 1, and 2 each. In terms of how many pearls I get. So looting 3 is really ideal, but it's okay. Looting 1 is better than nothing. Alright, get in the boat. Go handle this guy. Haha, imagine getting slowed down by the soul sand. Couldn't be me. Okay, I'm worried a 3rd axe crit will kill him. Okay, apparently 3 axe hits does. Well. Oh well. I guess these 2 compensated for that anyways. And that's full now. Let me take out, like, this. I don't know, the leather. We're up to 6. We're halfway there. Finally. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever. Had to take a mental breather from this horrific RNG. How about you just don't do that? And we'd all be a lot happier. Particularly because you wouldn't be dead. Oh, they're gonna get despawned soon anyway, so there's that. Building blocks. I don't have many of them. So let me do this. Wherever possible, mine rather than build. Or rather than bridge, I guess. That was probably the only reason I got through the Basalt Delta, was because some of the Basalt Delta I was mining. Just grab any blocks. Ugh, anything left? Wood, pretty much. Which I don't... I want to use wood sparingly, because we've had no luck finding the nether forest biomes. And I've traveled... Oh. Oh, I gotta just complain. Alright. You know what this means? I can finally get one of the warped fungus things. It also means I can get a lot of building blocks, so I can do a restock. Let's hit the... or get the blue mushroom thing first. Because with a blue mushroom, I can make a warped fungus on a stick. Extra food? Question mark? Oh, tell you what, they're running away from this because they're scared of it. Haha, imagine being scared of a mushroom. Okay, and then let me just, like, hide in a tree as I mine up said tree. These are for building blocks. Although I actually don't need them that many anymore. So if I just mine this, remember each of these counts. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hold on, I should be okay. I should be okay. Just eat. Oh, don't go back into the lava so I could eat your pork chops. Okay, I should be good. Yeah, I'm like out healing it now. Having flashbacks to the closest death in the hardcore series back when I did that, which was to Hoglins. T.O. Hoglins. Okay, now that I have this thing, I can make a warped fungus on a stick. You know what fungus rhymes with? Among Us. Please tell me I still have my saddle. I didn't get rid of it like some stupid person. And then there's a strider right down there. Perfect. Okay, let's get in a boat. Oh, it's right here. Please don't run away. Come here. Come to your new owner. Can you even get on land? Yeah. Striders are the best mob. Prove me wrong. They're so cute. Okay. Now, we just set sail. On a strider. If I misclick and hit shift, I'm probably dead, so that's fun. By the way, I can right-click with this stick, and it will, like, speed up for, like, 20 seconds. But it will use a durability on this. Can I even, yeah, no, I can't see durability on it until I use it at least once. Why is there a wall? Nope, we're going this way. Will he follow me or will he fall behind? He falls behind, okay. So no train, sadly, unless I put effort specifically towards that, which I'm definitely not going to do. Hoglins are most annoying nether mob? Nah, definitely ghasts are. Does that open up through there? Guess we'll check. What is this? This is like the nether bay? What is this, a lake? No. I'm not standing for that. But it looks like it does open up over here. Yeah, it does. Okay. It's more like another estuary. I'll allow that. Another river delta. Ooh, what if we got like lava rivers in the nether? That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I should have plenty of... Yeah, 100 durability. That'll last forever, essentially. I do only have 2 string. Or I used it on this, so I can't craft another one if I run out. Now, why did a ghast just spawn? That's not what we want. Am I back in the basalt delta? I'm 1,000 blocks away, dude. And this is a closed-off lake again. You can go on land with these things, but it's really slow. Hopefully this opens up. Looks like it does. Maybe. Yeah, like, see how long the speed boost lasts? It's probably running out now. Okay, I think I might need to rescind, is that the correct use of that word? My previous statements of this opens up. For it clearly does not. At least not this way. Does it? Half this entire stream has been just this quest to get the ender pearls. This is getting ridiculous. Bastion. Okay. I could play it. It's just too dangerous and really not what I'm trying to do. Like, I could get some pearls. I mean, I really only need 6. It looks like it, yeah, it's stables. That one has, like, the gold hidden in the wall, and it's also possible to get, like, no good, like, walls of gold. So, yeah, maybe, I think it's just not worth the effort for ultimately nothing. Okay, as long as he doesn't, let me do this. Haha, haha, ha. Okay, whatever. That works. This is gonna take a while, but it looks like it opens up. Hopefully I don't have to rescind that. Yeah, dead chat. Okay, let me ask you guys some questions, since this is a somewhat calmer moment that I can kind of just look at the chat more. Let's see. By what time do you guys think I will beat the game? Do you think I can do it within an hour? I don't know if I can. If I can find a warped forest, we would. I've traveled 1,300 blocks. 4 hours. Why are we in a Soul Sand Valley? And why is there another fortress? Are you kidding me? 3 fortresses and no warped forest is insane. That's not even counting the first one at the beginning. 4 hours, 4 minutes, 4 seconds, 4 milliseconds. I think it would be really funny if I click shift right now. What is that? You see that in the top left? Is that part of the Happy Ghast update? No, do you guys see that up here? What is that? It looks like crafting tables or something. It might be. It's probably not worth investigating because we got other things to focus on. Accidentally presses shift. There are a couple Endermen up there. I guess I should go for them because, well, have you seen how well this is going so far at finding a warped forest? It should be easy just riding around on a strider. But given that it clearly isn't, I probably should go kill those couple Endermen. It's going to be a little annoying to get to them, though. So tell you what. We'll park the Strider on this beach. Hold on, let me just get off of him. He's cold. Look at him shivering. Go in. Go in. Go in. There. And I'll give him some lava so he can stay warm. I'll be back. Maybe. Hopefully I will. Okay, now I'm just going to mine through here. This will be good for getting building blocks as well. Although, now that I have the Strider, they're not as important. Strider jockey. Uh-oh. Is that actually what they're called? It's kind of cool if they are. And guess what? I still haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I don't know if I should. I don't know. People are like, it's not even that good. It was only worth seeing in the theaters when people were... What would be a funny thing I could say? Come on. Alright, so we've determined that... that 2 axe crits and 1 regular axe hit kills you. But what about 2 axe crits and a shovel crit? Okay, now I gotta turn on hitboxes so as to not hit the piglin. What? I can't break a boat with a shovel in 1 hit. What a scam. Now, where's that other Enderman? There were 2, weren't there? It might be gone. It might have despawned or something. I'll tell you what. 1 more pearl is at least 1 more step in the right direction. Is that full? Apparently it is. Okay, let's get this stick out of here. What? Put Oh wait, I do have 2 more string. Oh, I should have gotten another warped fungus thing in case the first one breaks. I mean, it's probably not going to, because surely I find a warped forest with 100 uses of this thing. And if I get down to 1, then I'll just have to go slow. Annoying, but manageable. But like, 100 uses of this would take me like thousands of blocks, even if I use them non-stop. Let's see, we're down to 96 durability. Oh, and there's another warped forest right there. Or crimson forest. Much prefer it to be a warped forest, you know, the blue ones, but clearly that's not happening. It's not fully worth it. Or really worth it. Oh my gosh, we found a warped forest. I actually can't believe it. Holy, holy, holy. Holy flip. Yes, Tower of Holy Flip reference. Okay. So at this point, I kind of don't need the Strider anymore. I'll park him in a spot and give him a nice lava thing. Okay, mine these up. Walk him onto the land. Dig him a parking spot. Come on. Come on. Come over here. Aren't these the only passive mobs that spawn in the Nether? I think they are. What? How'd you get out of there? No, come back here. Okay, I need some extra barricading on here, apparently. Oh, I almost just walked in lava. That would be quite the way to die. I walked off the lava beach while trying to park a Strider in a nice spot. Okay, things should pick up significantly here towards the quest of hot tourist destinations. Wow, that just goes to show how long I've been searching for this stupid biome. And tell you what, now I can test out, can I do like, does that limit me? Okay, that's perfect. 2 axe crits, 1 shovel crit, 1 regular shovel hit, and then 1 looting sword crit kills an Enderman. Very easy to remember, yes. And also that dropped 2 How many are we at? What? No, it dropped 1. I had 1 to begin with, I guess. Bro. Do some of these, like... No, I put the stick back in there. I'm stupid. Oh, right. Okay, ender pearls... Since they stack to 16, they, like, contribute more towards filling up a bundle. Because you can fit 1 stack worth of items in there. So most items contribute 1. But, like, items like an ender pearl that's stacked to 16, you can only put 16 in there. And so they'll count like it's 4 items. Tell you what, I'll mine some of this nice blue wood in case I decide to use it. For fancy building blocks. Because we've now discovered just how rare this thing is. But, you know, I'll also grab one of those, you know, so I can just leave the option open. Oh, wait, I have 3 of those. Leave the option open of getting another warped fungus on a stick. But like I said, I really won't even need to go back to that strider. I might release him back into the wild. Thing is, I could use that saddle back. It would just be nice to have, but unfortunately I have to kill him to get it off, which is very annoying. Well, why don't they change that? Remember, I have looting 3, so what the heck, game? By the way, every time I say heck, it is implied that it has 2 C's. H-E-C-C. Whoops, that was wrong. Can I go like that, and then maybe a couple punches? Nice. Ideally, we get 1... We have 9 now? Okay. Let's just get up to 16. As long as we're here, it'll be easy. And we are 1,000... Like, how far out are we? 1,700? Really? Okay, fine. So, unless you want to travel back like 1,600 blocks back to the portal that was somewhat close to the stronghold, I think, like, right next to it, pretty much. Whoops, I did that wrong. Whoopsie. Okay, didn't mean to punch him to death. But we got a pearl anyway. Plus, it doesn't really matter because the looting sword is just a small time save at this point. It would be significantly a time save if I was still doing the 2014 strat. Of killing these things in the overworld, which I'm not anymore. They spawn very frequently here. By the way, how's the game sounds? Can you even hear it? You should be able to. Hopefully it's not extremely loud also. I should have it right after streaming for 3 hours, yes, but no one's said anything about it, which I guess leads me to believe it's fine. Okay, didn't lose my number 2 when I accidentally exited the stream. Yeah, I guess it saves it, which makes sense. Okay, now how can I get more Endermen to spawn? I guess I'll try the 5RD strat. Which should get them to spawn more, like, near me. And hopefully less, like, up on a cliff that's hard to get to. See, one just readily available right there. Preferably one who doesn't just walk away, but... No big deal. No, stay. Oh, by the way, don't try this boat strat on bedrock. You just have to kill them, like, the normal way. Hold on, what do we figure? 2 axe crits, 1 shovel crit, 1 regular shovel hit, 1 looting sword crit. And we got 2. Okay, we are now up to 12. I want to get way more than I need, though. So to match the number of blaze rods I got, that means we need a full stack of ender pearls, 16. That should give me plenty of leeway. Is that the correct use of that? Plenty of room, breathing room, lenience, any of those words for eye breaks and me being stupid and wasting a bunch of pearls or something. Hopefully I don't end up throwing the whole stack in lava by mistake, because that's something that can certainly happen. Remember, I completely missed that there was a gapple right in front of me in a ruin portal. But then chat saved me. But chat can't revive my dead ender pearls if I throw the whole stack in lava. So, how about I just don't do that? If I really thought that was a big concern, which it would be bad, admittedly, but I could like split the stack into 2 like that. By the way, we need 3 more, which means as few as 2 endermen if I get good drop rates, like a 2 drop on at least 1, which is possible for I have looting. Read chat for a second. Why did I randomly get 75 XP? No idea. Is that like cumulative across all streams you watch, or is it like only in this stream? I don't think I've even watched any YouTube live streams since that update came out of experience points. But like XP on YouTube, what is this? Duolingo? Here we go. This is what we want. Ooh, they should put the enchanting table language on Duolingo. Definitely. Even though you can't actually use it to guess what enchantment it's going to give you. Go in the boat, go in the boat, go in the boat. Was that a 2 drop or a 1 drop? 2. Okay, so if this guy drops any, we're good. Wait, shovel crit. Please drop 1. Okay, 2 drop. Nice. We got 1 extra. Okay. Mental breather as I plot out the final stage of this run. It's been 3 hours, but I think we can do it. Somewhere in one of these bundles, I have some obsidian. Yes. There we go. I'm going to build a portal out of here. I'll get subspace bubble for traveling 7,000 blocks by going through the nether. That is in the overworld, so as long as you go at least like 800 or so. Remember, 1 block in the nether equals 8 blocks in the overworld. So 7,000 divided by 8, which is going to be a bit less than 100, or 1,000 I mean, corresponds to... Hold on, why do I have another flint and steel? We're just going to donate that to the nether. And I really shouldn't need a saddle anymore for the rest of the run. Possibly for a horse, though. That might be nice. Again, I'd have to go kill the strider. And also, I don't even know where it is. Yeah, heck no, I'm not doing that. Flint and steel. Alright, so in case it's nighttime and I'm in, like, the worst place imaginable in the overworld. Subspace bubble. And it's broad daylight. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, and I can turn this up, and let's also check my coordinates. Ah, yes, 14,000 blocks out. Okay. Not totally sure how the stronghold rings are. I mean, like, okay, I know stronghold generated rings. I don't know if I'm, like, within one or not. The only one I really know is, like, the first one, which is, like, 1,000 to 2,000 blocks out. Point is, we could be, like, several thousand blocks from the stronghold. And I'm not going to use the nether to do fast travel because I've spent way too long in there. It's just a disaster waiting to happen. I will remain using my 1 of these. It's probably going to break. We're going that way. Okay, I've thrown like 6 of these. Or the same eye like 6 times and hasn't broken yet. Hold on, how much obsidian do I have? I have 4 now. Kind of want to mine the corners of this just to be safe, so I will. TOAE Yellow Floor Song is fire. Flint and Steel, the Nether. Minecraft movie brain rot. No, 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 yes, 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 no, 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 yes, yes, yes. Where did that just go? Did that fall into the portal somehow? No, it didn't. I'm getting quite hungry. Rare breakfast stream. Depending on where the stronghold is, I could be beating this game in as few as like 20 minutes from now, so... I'll probably end the stream after that. So keep that in mind too. Sorry, no Among Us stream today. Wait, hold on. I could mine 2 more pieces of obsidian from this portal. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Because I won't need to come back to this portal. And if I do, I guess I'll just relight it with my flint and steel. How does he say it? We'll figure out eventually. As long as I just emphasize flint and steel, then it's a Minecraft movie reference. Because I think everyone knows flint and steel. I know how he says chicken jockey, but I don't know how he says flint and steel or the nether. Who says that anyway? Is that Steve? It's probably Steve. Okay. Here's a possible idea to contemplate as I run. Should I veer to the left or right a bit? And like, after like 500 blocks or so, throw another eye and see if it has changed much direction. If so, indicating, like, okay, the eye went roughly this direction. If I travel that way, like veer to the left a lot, and then it travels like, and I throw it, it goes like that way, that means I'm getting close. If it goes like that way, then I'm very close. Or at least I, you know, bigger angle change equals stronghold is closer. That's geometry for you. I could also be like 2 chunks away when I threw the eye, and I could be making counterproductive progress here. I have a ton of eyes to throw, but it really isn't best pacing of them to, you know, mining bedrock for 1 year. But it isn't best paced to throw eyes as though you're chunks away from them until you know you're chunks away from them. Where's some water? Because I'll just go over here. It's negative progress, but only slightly. Can I? There we go. Ah, I got jump scared by a bee. Are you kidding me? Wow. Competent Minecraft player, that's for sure. So the really bad situation that could happen is well, okay, I'm locked at like 16 pearls, or 16 Eyes of Ender. Most of the time, the stronghold portal room generates with 1 eye. Of course, why not just find a woodland mansion randomly? What is this seed, bro? It has been up and down with this. That is crazy. Do I want to get a totem? That seems unwise to do that, but let's entertain the idea briefly. Bee swarm simulator, yes. If I did a little in and out strat of this thing, like found an evoker, got my totem and got out, and if he was like right by a window. The Vindicators though, they can like kill you in 2 hits. And they use axes, so they like disable your shield. I think it's just not worth it. Though the Totem of Undying does sound nice. But if I'm careful, I should be more than okay on the dragon fight, which essentially is all that's left. Navigating the stronghold with creepers and stuff, that should be easy. Like, although I didn't do it. Caves are more dangerous than you'd think. Let's just say that. Let me throw another eye also. Ooh, okay. See that huge angle change from the direction I was going? It's pointed towards the woodland mansion. Imagine it's under the woodland mansion. That would be crazy. So, I'm going to go in a big loop around the woodland mansion, throw another eye. And if it's under the woodland mansion... Okay. It would be funny to replace the texture of a totem to totem. T-O-T-E-M. Tower of tallying every mistake. That should be the River Studios texture pack I use in all the Minecraft videos I definitely make. Everything's exactly the same except the totems are totems. By that I mean totems are totems. The S is not part of the acronym, by the way. What is that? Leaf litter? Okay. I don't really need that. Oh, boy. Am I around the Woodland Mansion yet? Yeah, kind of to the other side. Alright. It's most likely going to point back towards the Woodland Mansion. I don't want it to, because I really don't want to go near it. But, I don't know. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. How have none of these broken? Okay, so I've both gotten really good RNG. Like, okay, RNG that's independent of the seed is, like, really good. But, like, the seed has been up and down. I got a nearby fortress and then 3 more as I tried to find the warped forest that was 1,700 blocks from my portal. So, it's like under the Woodland Mansion. Why does this game doing this to me? That's gonna make it, like, it's only gonna make it harder to find the exact chunk, which is the strat I'm gonna try to do. With all these eyes, I kind of have to, right? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Brian is still number 1. Brian, the guy who I named this world after. This world is his username exactly. I got a strat for dealing with this, hitting this Woodland Mansion, seeing what I can do. See that Vindicator in the window. Can they see me through glass? I don't know. I'm gonna go on top of it and work out. It's probably a chunk of this Woodland Mansion, so. Remember, the eye goes down if you throw it into the chunk that you want it to. I'm gonna throw it in. It's best to throw it on a corner. Let's see. So it's over here. And by the way, I should be safe on top of here. What corner? I did that corner. Let's try this corner down here. Don't go inside, please. Okay. That's right on the chunk border. Like, it went straight to the right. So that probably... It might be this chunk that I'm standing in. Yeah, shut up. I'm going to throw it on this corner then. See where it goes down. No? Okay. I guess is it the chunk I was just standing in? Okay. 1 break for like 30 eye throws. Well, not that many. It was like 15 though. Well, 10. Let's say 10. Let's estimate it at 10. Is pretty good. Well, hold on. I just threw it from right here, right? And it went back this way, so maybe it's... Let me try this chunk corner. Yeah, it just went down. Straight down. Wait, then which chunk is it? And another eye break. That's why I have so many rods. Okay, I hope it... Oh, right, no, they made it so it, like, goes into the corner of the chunk, I think. I think that was an update somewhere between the 1.16 update and the one they're doing now. If I just dig straight down here, I should be okay. But may as well dig down at 3-3 in one of these chunks. Right? Hold on, let me eat one of these. Clear some inventory space when I eat the next one. But no, the eye is pointing right there, so it doesn't even matter to throw it. Okay. Now, I really don't want to go into the Woodland Mansion. What a place to be trying to figure out where the stronghold is. It's under the Woodland Mansion. It's crazy. But hold on, right. Turn chunk borders back on, open the F3 menu, run back over to, we'll dig down in this one, I guess. We're in chunk, it says right here, negative 872 minus 206. Minus 872 minus 206. Right? Yeah. That's like, it's kind of like coordinates, but it's like telling me like each one. I'm 800 chunks from 0, 0, not 800 blocks. That's the coordinates I just put in. We can also remember it as, I think, 1 chunk over. And heck no, I'm not digging straight down. I didn't stream for 3 hours just to die by digging straight down. Though I will leave that open so I can have some light. Hopefully nothing jumps me. Roblox account got banned or what? Yeah, I was doing uploading stuff for my game, badges, and the auto moderation was having a bad day. I've used the having a bad day explanation because there are like the reason I got banned for, which is there are like faces, like I've uploaded badges similar to that in the past, and it was like that. I thought that was lava for some reason, and I should have gotten banned for that same offense, but I didn't, so I don't even know. All right, hold on. Turn chunk borders back on. We're once again going to 872 minus... Okay, so it's just the next chunk over here. I'm now safely under the Woodland Mansion, so I shouldn't have to deal with Woodland Mansion mobs. Though I will have to deal with darkness. So we're looking here, where it says minus 205. When I get into this next chunk, it will now say minus 206. Now we're going to look right there. We want to get to where that says 3, and then the middle number doesn't matter, and then 3. Which should be like... Hold on, that's going up? Yeah, no, we want to go back towards this corner of the chunk. That's gravel. Get out of here. That's still gravel. Get out of here. I can't see anything. Bro, what is this? I can make a torch, or 4 torches. It would clear up the random stick in my inventory. Yeah, let's do it. Three, and then just like about 10 blocks this way. We'll dig down at the same time, because I got to anyway. Probably should have been doing that. Okay, 3, 3. Or that's 3, 4. Which technically would also work. Why is there a cave? That's not what I want. Creepers anywhere? Also, I can turn this off. No, it's just a small cave. Let me just light it up so we'll be good. Okay. Find 3, 3 again. It was, yeah. If we just dig, we're going to do the two wide dig down thing. Read chat again. Hold on. 2 days ago, I got a 1-day ban for saying break their armor. Actually, the ban was on your birthday. We love Roblox moderation. Now, it is possible, though not super likely, like it's probably a, let's say 20% chance that I don't hit the stronghold at all, and I might have to dig down at 3, 3 in every chunk, which would sure be annoying. Do I see, what is that? I see light. Is that the stronghold, or is that like glow lichen? Do I still have those magma blocks from the beginning? I think I threw them away. But I do... Am I underwater? No. But I do have doors from the beginning. Also, now I'm underwater. Okay, hold on. Condense some things down. Can you not, game? Okay. Condense some things down. Let's... The torches might be nice. Let me... Just... There, that's good enough. I have the doors so I can breathe. Don't try that on bedrock because it won't work. Is the light over here from the stronghold, I guess is my big question. Nope, it's glow lichen. I've been scammed. Now I gotta breathe. Hold on. There's gold. Wow. Almost like I don't even need it at all. Okay, now where was that place I just dug? It was right here. Okay, I should just stick to the plan of digging at 3, 3. Again, that's 3, 3 right there. I don't know if you forgot or... wow, okay, there was a big bright cave 1 block beneath me. Could still be creepers in here. I once got a ban or warning, I can't remember, for uploading Mr. Beast's YouTube page. Check around. Creepers. I heard a skeleton. Get out of here. Surely I should see the stronghold right about now. Like, I'm deep into the world now. But I don't. I only see a mine shaft. What is this? I could throw another eye. I mean, I have plenty of them. Like, I could have, like, 3 of them break. Which I've only had 2. No, wait. I could have 4 break, and I've had 2 break. Like, right now, like, if I don't use any more, I'm guaranteed to have enough. If I have 2 more break, I'm still guaranteed to have enough. If I have 1 more break, I'll probably have enough. But we don't know. You know, maybe I should have dug down where the eye went. You know, right at the corner of the chunks, but that's not how they generate. How deep are we getting? Minus 19. Hopefully I don't have to do the buildup of shame. AKA, you missed the stronghold. Stupid. Now I have to build back up and waste all that time. Doing Tower of Inevitable Failure raid right now? That's nice. Too bad I can't join them. But also I wouldn't. Because I don't feel like it. Because I would not be able to beat Toif at a minute's notice. Bro, where is the stronghold? Failing isn't it? I found diamonds. That's not what I want. Surprisingly. Of course, I gotta mine them, though. That's, like, the rules. Hold on, what is this? How deep am I? Minus 38, and I'm hitting clay. Uh-oh. There goes my shovel. Guess I should make a new one, huh? Shovel. Oh, I need sticks. Okay. Go like this. We'll make a diamond one, because why not? I have the diamonds. And then I don't have to worry about it breaking, essentially. Now, remind me why... I hear a bat. Okay. If I could find where this cave opens up, that would be nice. Hopefully not to an onslaught of mobs. This is like a rant... Oh boy. Okay, just blow up. Oh, well, there goes the bat. Alright. Dungeon. Let's just light that up before it causes any disasters. And let me just maybe get the heck out of there. They're fighting each other. So I'll... Okay, anything good in here? Nah. Now, where is the stronghold? I'm still looking for it. What is this? I feel like it wouldn't even be this deep down. If I could just, yeah, like, I think it's safe to say I missed it. Sometimes they spawn that deep. It's rare, though. Chest plate? Oh, diamond chest plate. I will if I make it once I find where I'm trying to get to. I.e. the stronghold. Wait, I have 1 pork chop left. Let me eat that. And it filled exactly the number of hunger shanks I needed. That's satisfying. Alright, I missed the stronghold. I gotta do the buildup of shame. Hold on. Where I was in minus 20 or chunk 872 minus 206. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So let me go to the next chunk. Remember, it went down at this corner. It rarely spawns this deep down, but I'll try it anyway. There's only a few blocks to go. Oh, come back. Give me the light. Redstone. No, it's not going to be here. It's not going to be at minus 50. Well, so much for that. Will it go up if I'm under the stronghold? What happens if I throw the eye? I'm curious. I have the eye, so I may as well. Yeah, it went up. Okay, well, it probably went all the way up, like, into the woodland mansion that I'm somehow under. Don't forget that. They say don't dig straight up, but I think we'll be alright. It's more dangerous to dig straight down. The worst that happens is gravel falls on me. So, let me... Did I use all my torches? Or did I put them in here? Evidently I used them. Okay. But I have the coal. So let me take coal. Go like this, go like this, go like this. And also throw away useless garbage I don't need. Which would be there. And there. Actually, those could be building blocks. I'll take those back. Hello, I threw that away for a reason. Come on, go down there. There we go. There. 16 clay blocks. But right, place a torch at my feet so that if I mean, I have a shovel, so I really should be fine. Like, you'll never have gravel fall on you more than, like, 5 to 6 blocks. Get out of here. Don't dig straight forward at 3 a.m. Surely going exactly where the eye points would be good, right? Like, the chance I dig all the way back up to... Hold on. Please don't be a creeper right here. Okay, this is the cave I was in before. Oh, and now there's Endermen everywhere. Yeah, I figured. Oh, I should have gotten a pumpkin. The chance I look at an Enderman and die to that is quite high. Oh well, I don't think I even saw any, so... Could have perhaps played hoping to get a pumpkin, for example. Staying... I don't know. Staying on the surface, I guess, even though that's kind of what I was doing. Like, how am I not seeing the stronghold in here? This is even higher up. Why is this, like, proving so difficult, actually? I think it was that chunk corner that I was, digging at, so let me return to it. Hopefully I don't get sniped off by a skeleton, because if that happened, I would probably die. Yeah, wait, if gravel fell on me now, it would probably push me off the block, and then I'd fall in the void, or fall really far down and die. I have a water bucket, so I could survive. I don't know if I have that good of reaction time. The moss mine's pretty fast, I guess. How about that? Oh my gosh, I found the stronghold, finally. Okay, let me just place a torch there. Whew, okay. Oh, well, there goes my light. Okay. I should be roughly at the starter staircase. Though, if you know how strongholds generate. Not like where they generate, but how. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I can find the... If I just... See how the doors, like, this one opens that way? That means going with them, like that is taking me towards the start. Yeah, I'm nowhere near the starter staircase. I guess it doesn't direct you to the starter staircase anymore. Point is, we found it. Check that, see if there's anything good. Not really. Apples, maybe, for gapples. Well, it's not gonna be down there. Up here? Trying to... Okay. Is this starter staircase? I don't think those typically spawn behind... Yeah, no, this is starter staircase. Okay. Cool. How hard is it to beat Minecraft in Ito difficulty chart? Just like normally, probably like intense, remorseless for how long it takes. The way I'm doing it, probably... No, I'd say this is remorseless, doing this in hardcore, based on my skill at the game, I guess. I mean... Like, well, I'd have to grind for multiple days to beat a soul-crushing And I'd also have to grind for multiple days to beat Minecraft like normally. Right, gotta beware of creepers. Hardcore, though, I mean, I'm doing that in just one session, but as I did in maybe the hardcore series, over the course of many episodes, probably soul crushing, like insane. I wouldn't say extreme because, personally, in my difficulty skill, I feel like, watch me get jumped by a creeper as I look for my food. There it is. I hope this is enough food to last through the end of this. If I could find the portal room soon, then we'd be more than good with 10 of these things. Like, I won't be just tanking damage like I was at the Blaze fight, so should be okay. I found both libraries. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not good. For if I don't one-hit you, then I'll start a silverfish raid thing. Is it down here? Kind of just exploring randomly until I find it. I mean, the portal room wouldn't normally be this deep into the stronghold. Yeah, that's the end anyway. So, it's not that. Holy content. What, am I clip farming? Did I see the portal room and I just didn't see it? Or did I walk right by it? That was loud. 14 people watching. Still struggling to find anything, apparently. Bro, okay. So that is dead. There's nothing down there. Just place some blocks to note that to myself in case I come across that hallway again. Which is likely. That is dead too. You know what? I'll just place one block. That blocks it anyway. How about down here? Have I gone this way? I don't know. I think this was the start. Was this starter staircase? Yeah. This is starter staircase, so I'm going to put a thing there that indicates that's dead, but also that it's starter staircase. The VOD viewers are eating good. 9,000 subscribers and only 14 watching. Botted channel. It's because I don't normally do this, and YouTube algorithm says, you're doing something different? I'm just kind of like, all your hard work, wasted. Also, that's dead. This was the library, right? Yeah. So that's a dead end. Not really worried about the enchantments. They could be good. They could be like mending or something, but I'm not doing enchantments. Like this world is over once I beat the game. Wait, hold on. Is this dead? Didn't I just go down here? Yeah, that's dead. This was down towards that library. Well, both directions there are dead. Thus, this is dead. Okay, maybe this is my new stronghold strat. Remember, things can sometimes spawn behind these, and they're, like, hidden, which is quite evil. We love the YouTube algorithm. Yes. I don't think I've been down here, have I? Smithing template, don't really need it. There's leather. Don't need. Why is that back? That's not gonna... Like, I mean, it could be down there. I don't know. Bro. At this point, I'm just wasting hunger. I'm just gonna eat these. I think I have sufficient gapples anyway. Okay, so we need to go through here. This is essentially dead. Well, wait. Hold on. Is this dead? That's just a circle. That's dead. When I say dead, I mean there's nothing down there. Like the portal room ain't there. Yeah, unless if this leads nowhere, which it looks like it doesn't. No, it lights up. Although I'm going back towards the entrance now. Okay, that's all. So that's dead. And then if I go back to where I just entered through, which was like over here, right? No, this is a different spot. No, wait. Yeah, that's dead, which means that is dead. Surprisingly, there haven't been many mobs, which is nice. That's dead. That's okay. So this is dead. Oh, I should have gotten bread from those chests. I saw. Yeah, there was. I saw a chest somewhere. Okay, so that's nothing. So that's dead. Have I gone down here yet? I don't think I have. No, I think I remember seeing these. Yeah, this was the bread that I rejected earlier, but now I see I shouldn't have done that. But all is... Whoa, whoa, whoa. You back off, buddy. You too. Oh, I hate spending 20 minutes in the stronghold. Yeah, remember when I said I should be able to beat the game in 20 minutes? Yeah, that's clearly not happening. Down here maybe? Where is this portal room? This portal room is in Narnia, bro. Okay, so nothing down there. That's dead, which means up here, this is dead. Yeah. Okay, so that's dead. This is not starter, but I don't think I've gone down here yet. Haven't gone down here yet. Skeleton, let's see. Let me just open that and then kill them as they walk in here. Hey, that's my iron door. I stole it. I stole it first. Blow up, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna, like, let them follow me up the stairs, I guess, and then maybe hop back into a block. The portal room's probably down there, if I were to guess. Or I'll, oh, tactical play. Excellent clip farming. That's not clip farming, actually. Light, that's a good sign. Because it's lava. Okay, that's not a good sign. There. Danger averted. Never mind. Danger was not averted. Unless the portal room is right here. But it's not, because of course it's not. Okay. Not here. Undead chat. Zombie chat. Because zombies be undead. Okay, so there was nothing that way. There's nothing in that iron door, which means up here, and by extension, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here. Remember the part where I said there's the stronghold probably up here? Yeah, that's not true. That's dead. So that's dead. It's down here dead? That's not what this block indicates. Let me just mine that. Surely it's down here then. Like, where else could it be? Bro, okay. I mean, it's good. There we go. Alright. Just mine that before we have any slight disasters. No, okay. We're having a slight disaster. Just get rid of the spawner. Come on. Nice. Okay. Now, if I can crit you. There. We won't have an infestation going on. And it's a 0 eye. Fine. I have plenty of eyes because I played specifically for this. Let me block this off so I don't get jump scared by anything sneaking in here. And doesn't look like there's anything through the windows or anything. Okay, so I'm going to need 11 more, which means take this and then these. I'm going to need, what, 10? Yeah, oh, there's 11 blaze powder. Put this back in here. Craft all the eyes I'm going to need. Make sure not to misclick, although I have everything. I have more pearls. The bed is kind of useless. I could set my spawn so I come back here when I go back through the portal. Is there anything else I want to do last minute? Not really. Oh, I should have. How am I gonna get rid of the crystals? I don't have a bow. I'd have to block up to every one of them. Ooh, okay. I have one arrow. Yeah, and a no bow, so that's kind of useless. I guess I'm just gonna have to do that. It'll be a slow and steady end fight, I guess. And I have extra pearls that I can use at the end fight too. And I have whatever food I bring in is all I can keep in there. So I get 2 more gapples if I craft them. Let's just hit it. Slow and steady. And whatever you do, don't look at any Endermen. Knowing my luck, that's probably going to happen. Like, that is the most likely way I die. That or getting, like, charged by the Ender Dragon and I can't clutch it. I have my boat, right? And plenty of wood. Yeah. So I could get more pearls if I need it. Glad to see the caged one is low down. That's good. Okay, just get the blocks. Good thing I was mining for so much to find the stupid stronghold. And then I should be able to just click it through there. Yeah. Okay, let's go back down. Don't look at Enderman. I also have water, so that's good. Okay, it's when the dragon perches that it's most dangerous. Oh, and I can just use water to get up. That's a lot easier than blocking up every time. So much background noise. Should probably keep talking. Oh, come on. Okay. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Please don't knock me out of existence. Okay, if I go 2 blocks, break it like that, I'll take no damage. Then I can just hop down. Okay, that's 2. Let's just go in a circle so I don't have to have a situation of missing any. I can be sure I hit them all. Alright, I really don't need blocks. Just use water to get up each one. That's easier. Could Ender Pearl. I think this is just easier and safer. Oh, there. Now I got the strat. Uh-oh. Well, that's great. Okay. The dragon is perching. That is not good because it will charge at me. Yeah, okay, here's the plan. Gonna wait for it to charge. Throw a pearl over there and get the heck out of there. Haha, I dodged you. Unless you're charging back at me. Okay. Swim back up. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Gapple. I don't care. I have many of these. Okay. Why are you circling me? Okay. Slight disaster. I'm just gonna Ender Pearl. Hope I don't have water. Okay, I'm gonna have to clutch with pearls if I get yeeted. Okay. And, eat. And take that. Alright, that's 3 of 10. I got way too many of these left to do. Exclusive SMTOH Ring 8 gameplay. Alright. I'll block up to this one. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's how many of those I have. Also, let me throw this down, because I don't need that. What else? Use some of these fancy building blocks, as I described them earlier. Have my water bucket back also. Okay. Water, MLG down. This is a tall... Well, actually, this one's pretty short. I'll swim to the short ones and Ender Pearl up the tall ones. That's the plan. Okay, and place these to block the explosion. Go like that. I'm a pearl over here. It's perching. Note taken. Okay. Is it gonna fly up towards me? Looks like it. Getting out of here. I'm now out of pearls. No need to panic. I can get more. Thanks to my looting sword, which I still have. Okay, go in there. Please don't hit exactly where I'm standing. It hit exactly where I'm standing. Oh, that's like the worst thing that could have happened. Did it drop pearls? No, it didn't even drop a pearl. And now my boat is basically inaccessible. Okay, as long as it doesn't fly straight towards me right now, we'll be okay. Go like this. It is perching. That's... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's not. I thought it was. Okay. Please note, I hit that crystal, so we're good there. Here's some more building blocks. And I still didn't get my pearl. So, take this. Where did the boat go? There it is. Is it fireballing me again? Running low on food. Might have to survive on apples. Oh, I did that wrong. Didn't use my looting. Even though that's proved minimally effective so far. Come on, go in the boat. Thank you. Go like that. Why am I two hitting these? They must have taken damage from the dragon, I guess. It's not a stone shovel, so it's not necessarily the same. Okay, one pearl. I'll manage with that. Well, I'd rather get more. Don't get rid of your food, though. What can I get rid of? I don't need this. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Where's the boat? There it is. No, where's the food? That's where I was. There. Kind of stressed out here. It's 3 hours of work on the line. Okay, is that 3? Yeah, 3 pearls should be enough. I think I got that one. So we'll water up this one. Is it perching? Yes, okay. Better do this quick then. I have the pearls for an emergency. Which is probably right now. Just, I want to break it first. There. Okay, is it like spinning up towards me? Tell you what. Escape plan. Okay, that dealt quite a lot of damage. Heal, 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 heal. Okay, and I think I got one more. I'm gonna hit the side. Please don't charge me. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go like this. Wait, no. Go like this. There's the last crystal down. Come on. There we go. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Is it charging me? No, but it is perching. Okay. Just pause. Breathe. River Studios, not River Gaming. Unfunny joke. Please kill me. Is there a section you're stuck on? At dice. That's not a question for me. Okay. Let me boat down. I think it's probably better to just pearl. I'm gonna do that. I need more pearls though. So get in there. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm about to pull a sky crab. Okay. Maybe you got the reference. If I get charged, I'm probably dead. Just saying. And I have minimal food left. Is that Enderman still after me? Do that. Do that. 2 pearls. Alright, that should be good. Just breathe. That near death was not good. Okay, pretty much I just have to wait until it's perching each time, and then I can just axe it to death. Breathe. Hold on. I think ideal... Well, it doesn't really matter where I stand. If I were one-cycling it, it's better to stand over here. But... Okay. I do know how to identify when it's perching, which is right now. I missed it, but I can pearl in. I hope I didn't look at the Enderman. Okay, where's its head? It's... Okay, just do this until it flies away. That's probably really loud, I'm sorry. Okay, now I think I gotta get out of the fountain. Let me first... Oh, 3 pearls. Alright, I'll gladly take those. That is the last of my good food. That isn't golden apples. So, is it perching again? Okay, not at the moment. Let me just quickly grab my gold and my apples. That was some insane scrolling. Three gapples is all I have. As long as I don't take a ton of damage, I should be alright. I.e., do this. Okay. Remember, gapples heal a lot, so we'll be okay. I think, like, we'll go away at half health. Or a little bit under half health. Okay. I should be able to do this with 2 more cycles then. I don't want to eat specifically to fill the hunger bar. But I don't want to look up at the dragon either. Just verify there's no enderman. Look up. There. Just so as to not pull a sky crab. I hope someone understands the reference there. Perching? No. Okay. I know what I'm looking for to identify when it's perching, and then I'll run in. It's probably about to do it here. It, like, snaps back towards the center like that. Did I just look at an enderman? Hope not. Place water just to be safe. Not really looking at the chat. I'm sorry. If someone is getting the reference, they're like, I got it. Then I have not seen that yet. Okay, any enderman after me? I suppose I'd know soon enough. Looks fine. I don't think I can just stay in the portal, by the way. Pretty sure that's not how that works. Alright, 3 gapples is definitely enough at this point, unless I pull some horrifically tragic choke. Sky crab. I should be okay. Look up, look up, look up. There's no enderman in the sky. Quite the strat, huh? Alright, it's perching again. Carefully look down. I think I hit an enderman. I'm just gonna eat a gapple. Be safe. Look its head. There it is. There. Please don't fly away. It would be so nice if I could just get this done. 2 more hits. Awesome. Okay. This water should prevent a tragic sky crab death. I don't think I need to eat. May as well, though. No, it's like... Woo! Did it. There you have it. There's Minecraft Hardcore beaten for the heck of it. Awesome. I love the new... It's not that new anymore, but I love the end portal background thing. There you go. And this was all one session, too. And yes, the world was named after Brian708. This is my 2nd time beating Minecraft Hardcore. I did 1 time previously when I did the Hardcore series. But let's see. It is now about 4 hours after I began streaming. Almost 4 hours. So, yeah. Surely the world record shortly. Alright, let's see if anyone understood the sky crab reference. Probably not, because y'all are e-towers, but if you know Minecraft speedrunning in the most recent, 2 months, you've probably heard of that. It doesn't appear anyone does, so I shall explain. He was about to get the world record for random scene glitchless speedrunning of 6 minutes 30, which is an absolutely insane time. Then he killed the dragon and then died to an enderman in the portal 10 seconds before he would have gotten the world record. Which is just tragic. 6:19 fumble. Okay, you must know it then, if you're claiming the time. I know it was 6 minutes, I don't remember exactly what. 6 minutes 19 sounds somewhat familiar, though. Well, there you have it. Let me hit escape. There you go. Alright. It's broad daylight. That's good. Is the sun setting soon? I don't know. No, it's rising. Alright. It is day... Where does it say it? Day 12. What? If you see there, it says day 12. Okay. I survived 12 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Alright, let's get a cool backdrop of the ocean. At this point, I don't really care if I die. I'd prefer... How did I not see that shipwreck earlier when I needed that? whatever. All right. So I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I certainly had a lot of fun. Tomorrow, when I'm unbanned from Roblox, I should be good to, I don't know, do TOAE stream, or, well, TOTP, TOAE, which would be Tower of the Planets or Tower of Astral Eclipse. Haven't even played them in like a week, which is probably not good. So I might do some practice between now and then. Tell you what I'll also do. I'll do some composing. Now's a good time to do that. Or maybe I'll do something. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. There might be a stream tomorrow. It might even be Roblox, or I'll get terminated for, I don't know, for my concern that that is probably unwarranted anyway, if you feel like finding them in the stream. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Have a great day. Hold on. Set this back. Pause the menu and click stop recording. Start streaming. Goodbye.